And we're back here once again with another episode of the MSK show. And this is going to be episode 286. So I hope you guys had a great day, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend that is ahead of you. And in this episode of the MSK show, we don't have any topics tonight because we are just going to be just dudes chilling and having a good time talking to each other. And our featured guest tonight is Kola. So he hasn't been on the show since, like, I think it was episode 155.
It was like a year and a half ago. It was crazy.
It was also crazy because that is the only episode I ever had where I didn't explicitly like outro the show, because that night YouTube's live streaming just stopped. Like, everyone who was live streaming on YouTube, all their streams just abruptly ended, and people were asking me like, MSK, do you just randomly end your stream? I was like, no, it just literally a red indicator came on the StreamYard Google Chrome tab that I have, and it just ended. I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'm just done tonight, you know? So I let people know the next episode, hey, the freaking YouTube streaming just collapsed last night. Maybe it was some Indians, you know, working on their servers or something. But we haven't seen Chris in like 20 years. So now he's older, you know, better looking. He's married. He has a kid. Good Lord.
Well, not two of those things, but or, you know, maybe not three or four of those things, actually.
So you're not black. That's good, you know?
No, I mean, you know, I'm not going to make any judgments here. You know, I think I was trapped in that other stream. That's why I haven't been on for so long.
Good Lord.
I was stuck on there, and as you can see, I've turned into like death, you know, with these glasses.
You essentially turned into basically, you know, me of what I see myself in the mirror. You know, a tall, rich, good-looking white guy with a lot of charisma.
Oh, don't call me rich. I'm definitely not rich.
Definitely not after that pizza story you had told us.
Oh, yeah. No, nope. I'm glad I don't work that
crazy.
job.
It's really crazy, the fact that, you know, like, people will say I can't get a job. I've seen people with disabilities have jobs, health problems have jobs. I literally seen a guy just like a few days ago working at a gas station with arthritis, scanning stuff. It's literally we all got to do it.
There's always something for somebody. I mean, it might be a little harder sometimes, but like I told you, you know, there was that person who worked underneath me when I was managing a food place, and they would just pass out from high stress, so I'd have to take up their shift. But we didn't fire him somehow.
Like, I've never passed out because of stress at a job. To be fair, you know, and mine is literally high stress related itself. Like, but I guess people just handle it differently. That's how it is. John's Longbox, what's up, man? How are you doing? Would you like to give me all of your comic books? Because you can give me them as far as reparations, honestly. Because as John likes to show off his comic book collection, I was like, John, back in your day, you could take girls home and show them your comic book collection, and that would be a turn on. But for me, if I did that, a lot of girls would actually try running away.
So. Would it have been? I don't know. I don't know if it would have.
There's a lot of weird nerd girls out there. Like, I don't know. But hey, I love comic books. I buy them a lot. We review them here on the channel quite consistently. You know, so. See?
Yeah, well, more or less, I guess it sounds like.
I swear there was one we did. It was on the Jeremy Adams Green Lantern, first trade paperback for Green Lantern, and the guy left a comment on the video because it was what Lap said, because it had 2 issues of Night Terrors in it for Hal Jordan, because it was this big event where every character got like a Night Terrors, you know, issue for themselves, and that book had the ones for Hal Jordan, and the commentary, he's commented on the video, it was like, Night Terrors wasn't bad. That's all he left. Never seen this guy ever again. Because Laps had said Night Terrors was awful, and then he said it wasn't awful. I was like, we're like, oh, okay. But like, just because I were to say something's awful doesn't mean you need to think it's awful. Like, I've never
Night Terrors was shit.
And we told him we're gonna get him a Night Terrors omnibus for his birthday.
Night Terrors omnibus. It ain't. I'm sending it back.
Oh, oh my god.
You review any of the indie YouTube ones at all? I know there's a lot of those going around.
No,
not so much.
Okay, so I
don't really review any indie stuff.
That's fair.
To be fair, I don't know. I think I became the very thing I swore to destroy in that scenario, because the very first one we did, the person actually unfollowed me over an opinion that I had on Twitter. I literally said, if you couldn't afford a Switch 2, because this person was literally, as the kids say nowadays, crashing out, he was literally crashing out over the Switch 2. I was like, bro, if you're broke, you can't afford it. It is what it is. Nothing we could do. And he just unfollowed. I'm like, that's life. It's literally life. If you can't afford something, you either buy it later on or you
I don't get
save
buying
up
it
for
right now. I don't see the point in buying it at all right now.
Yeah,
It's
I was
just-
like, dude, it's literally not that big a deal. Either you save up money to get it, or you don't get it. Because he said, I'm not gonna get it. I have a Steam Deck. Like, cool. Like, I just was like, telling him, hey, dude, people aren't broke like you. People have money and they'll spend it however they want to. It's literally why we have a capitalistic society.
Not buying a Switch too doesn't mean that you're broke.
I mean, this person pretty much.
I mean, it's almost $1,000 now, right?
I'm not buying it. Am I broke?
No, but I mean, like, you know, people that have money are just gonna go and buy it. You know, they're not gonna think twice about it. It's like, okay, I'm gonna go get it.
If it was available, I would buy it. It's just I'm not paying resale.
Yeah.
Oh no.
This person unfollowed me, and I was like, all right. If like I reviewed this person's comic book with Savage Dad. It's like the first indie comic I reviewed. This person messaged me after we reviewed it and was like, hey, did you like it? Even though this person could have just watched it live to know if we did. It was so weird. He was secretly trying to ask me if I enjoyed it. I think the first issue was fine for someone his level, but the second issue was just a drag. Just was meh, honestly. So I haven't went back to review issue 3 because I was like, I was like, is this really worth my time?
I'm very much a writing guy, and I know most of these indie projects kind of fail on that front. They have like an idea, and then they just don't execute ever.
It was just characters that I just didn't really vibe with or care for, you know? Like, it wasn't awful, but it was like, you know, you try it out and you're like, I'll come back to it when I get to it. There was another one called, it was like Grok Comics. His first book was fine because he had been doing it for a while, so the writing in the book was fine. It was a little bit too religious for me, you know? Like, it wasn't supposed to be that way from his point of view, but it was a lot of like Vatican, Catholic, like Roman, like Catholicism. The Pope is the bad guy kind of thing, and I was like, yeah, this is probably not up to my speed because I don't care about religion. I don't even believe in God, honestly. So not going to be for me. What's the I reviewed the first 6 Rippaverse books. I think they got better over time. And outside of that, I haven't reviewed any more indie stuff because like I would bring people on, have them promote their book, and it just felt like it didn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Like it didn't feel like they even cared if I even did it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not wasting my time doing this. You know, I met Von Coleman, who brought his book on the show. We met and we went to a strip club together. That was the most best thing I did with one of them. Was we went to a strip club together. He was very much liking his girl. Mine was pretty good too. Not the black ones; those are fucking gross. But
yeah, I always assume with the comics from YouTubers and stuff, a lot of it's just like it's like a cool merch thing, right? You know, it's like the way for their fans to support them. It's not even like necessarily how good it actually is. That's not the point of it. Really, it's like I want to support, I guess, with like the Rippaverse or whatever. It's like I want to support Eric July, so I'm gonna buy his book. You know,
I don't.
Like that. Yeah. I mean, I haven't read them. It didn't really seem up my alley. You know, speaking of Vatican and all like the religious stuff, there was that recent Vatican City. It was, I think it was
Dark Horse.
Yeah, Dark
Mark
Horse.
Millar. Yeah,
Mark Millar, and I think it was what's his name, Narwhal.
It was Narwhal. Yeah,
yeah,
hit it big. Imagine that someone randomly from Comicsgate hit it big with Mark Millar. Just makes so much. Mark Millar pays a lot of money for his artists. That's why the books usually come out pretty good, and that's a great thing. You know?
Yeah, I think it was like a licensed book or something.
Oh
or
my
something
God.
Like Netflix did it.
Speaking of Mark Millar, he told me to bookmark that tweet we had an interaction with. And then he said to come back to it in September so he can come on the show. There's a good chance, everyone, that I could have Mark Millar on the show.
You know,
crazy.
God, see, this is what he just doesn't want to let me have like some hope. He's literally Hawkeye from Avengers Endgame. Don't give me hope. Oh, gosh.
I won't give you hope. He points the gun at your head.
Great
MSK. If any like normal person like says, yeah, I might come on your show, and then they go on the YouTube page and the first thing they hear is, I hate black people, black women are dirty bitches and their pussies stink. Like, do you think they're gonna be like, that's the guy that
I'm glad I'm half
to
cut off.
You know, that's the guy that I want to associate with.
Before we read Great's comment, I agree with everything you just said. WZ, clip that out. And yeah, thank you for basically
clip it out in context.
I don't know if the context helps.
I don't know.
It's about him.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. I feel
I'm not
It's
the
a-
one who
it's-
said these things.
it's a gambit, you
You
know.
have
It's-
so said that. You
I
have
have
said
said
that
them.
many times.
And I agree. And I
For the record, I don't dislike Comicsgate. I'll put that out there. I think some of those books are
like
pretty
how we
good.
just went for our thing, and he's like, I like Confiscate. Okay.
No, I don't dislike. I like a lot of Comicsgate stuff. You know, like it is what it is. It's this side of the
Grace
internet.
Michael, no, I am not gonna fly out there.
It's
If I do-
California. There's nothing here.
If I do, it's not gonna be to cut his hair.
Good lord. Gray says great value sticks. What the fuck? It's not low enough that Mac is chasing clout from both Lapsed and Kola. But now this hairless man is trying to get views off of Mozzarella clout. What in the world? Gray, you need to go and bang your wife some more because your brain is fried. Good lord.
I think you've
I
had
mean,
more
he
drink than
makes
me.
a very good point.
He does. Michael, what's up,
Very
man?
good point.
How are you doing? John says, I have to find your book. I probably have to rebuy it because I literally can't find it.
Yeah,
Am I
I mean,
frozen, by the way?
you see all the clutter around his area.
It's not in
Like,
this area.
There's just
It's in the-
so much stuff going on. You don't understand how many comics he has. It's like
Nope.
a bonanza of comics that are so hard to.
Well, you guys
know,
only see this part
organize.
of my house. This other part is where so I have a lot of packages in that room. Then I have a lot of the newest packages on this, basically literally 5 feet away from me. They're all over here. I bought my very first Absolute book. It was the Jeff Johns, Gary Frank one. That one is amazing. I'm probably gonna get another one. Maybe I'll get Absolute Superman as my next Absolute book. I don't know. The Absolute books look very good. I need to stop being addicted to buying. I just need to stop, but I
You should
can't.
just probably start reading them.
You know
That's
what
probably
almost
the
sold me on
homosexual.
the
why
Absolute
do you
book
have
was
them?
that Killer Croc. I know that Killer Croc is kind of crazy in the new Absolute books, but
Not that Absolute. There's a line of books called Absolute. It's like they put
okay.
a bunch of different stories together.
Okay, that's
like,
fair.
Like
I just loved that was it's almost like a Dark Souls boss design or something.
Oh, Kola. I don't know if you noticed
Yeah,
you froze up on your camera.
I'm trying to fix it. I think
Like
my
this,
my
like this.
cam link has
Look how beautiful that is. Oh my god,
the
that's
Oh,
Absolute
nice.
Superman
so
book
good.
right here.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's
Inject it
nice.
into my veins, please.
Why? You're not gonna read it, so what does it matter?
What do you mean? I will prove you wrong, sir. I'm gonna have all these books read and reviewed, and my brain is gonna be so filled with knowledge. I don't even know if I'll be able to even think straight anymore.
I just I
Oop,
don't
there
I
we
don't
go.
believe that you're gonna read anything.
There we go. Oh
And
wait,
now-
nope. All right, we're gonna get there eventually, my friends.
now you look like me. So good job.
This is a statement on death.
Lord. Laps, are you gonna fly out if we start? You guys are weird. You guys literally all need to be in hell, honestly.
Oh, this is
See, like that's a very good way to treat your people that come and watch your show.
I always call them that. They're fucking clout chasing, worthless pieces of shit. It's how it works.
How are they? What clout are they chasing?
Isn't that like every channel at our size?
But what clout are they chasing?
That's what I was trying to tell that fat retard Andy Signor back in the day when he came on one of my shows. He was like, MSK is a clout chaser. What clout am I chasing? I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's actually insane. A channel of his size came clout chasing off of me, and he blocked me, and I've had that guy blocked on Twitter forever. He's just a fat, worthless retard. If he ever dies, we're celebrating. That guy is a
Okay.
fucking worthless
Fair enough.
loser. God. And say two people in life, they ever died. Andy, he just got into a car crash. I would be honest, I'd laugh. I'd be like, haha, one less piece of shit in the world, honestly, you know? And potentially
And that's the show, ladies and gentlemen. And that's
Yeah,
the show.
I'm not joking. I'm being serious. I am. But starting with Last Comic Fan, we haven't seen him in a week. What's going on, man? You look very tired and
I'm
alive.
extremely tired.
What happened, man? Let us
mean?
know.
No, I just been working a lot. So
Yeah.
So-
not really. I mean,
I get that.
I've been reading a lot of books.
So what days off you got these days?
I'm supposed to be off Saturday and Sunday, but I had to work today.
Someone called off?
No, I just had tons of work still left over, and I don't feel like working like 15 hours on Monday.
Yeah. You showed me your time card. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Good Lord. That is insane. Well,
Yeah, I start my week off with 16-hour shifts. I'm very project based. It's editing, so I like to just sort of taper down from doing insane shifts the first 2 days of the week, and then the second half I'm just free.
yeah, I forgot. Your job is actually video editing.
Yeah, which is crazy. I don't
And
know.
also, on your YouTube channel, you were 1 subscriber away from hitting 1,000.
I saw that. I was above 1,000 for a second, then I haven't posted for a tiny bit, and now I want to kill myself. Sorry, on the live myself, right? On YouTube.
In Minecraft. In
In
Minecraft.
Minecraft, yes.
Yep. Yeah,
In
I remember getting
Roblox.
to 1,000 at one point, and then that place was retconned out of YouTube existence, and then I had to get this channel to 1,000 subs. It was easy. You got to put out quality content like we do
Yeah.
here, and then people sub.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
at some point I just didn't care. Like, I think it's better to sometimes just like look at the numbers, sometimes analyze them a little bit, and then just not care. Like, I know people here would watch whatever I put out if I put it out immediately or later. That's why sometimes for the channel I don't even rush uploading videos, because they're gonna watch them if they're late or early anyway. The number's the same.
Yeah. I have currently the reason I'm taking time to not upload is I'm trying to get half a year's worth of videos to a week scheduled and edited ahead of time. So I've written the scripts. They're going to be video essays. So I was going to do 2 a week. It's very daunting though. It's kind of overwhelming.
Hell yeah. So
Yeah.
last time we talked, Joker 2 had came out, and
Oh yeah.
I didn't like the movie at all because I think it's terrible. You actually enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did. I'm in the hallowed halls of Quentin Tarantino and Hideo Kojima, who both agree with my opinion. So I don't really care who disagrees with me.
Yep, that's how life should be. You should not
Yeah.
care if anyone disagrees with you. And I've always told people this: if you like a movie that a lot of people don't, you could prove to people that it's good by espousing your own opinion. A lot of people on the internet do that a lot, where they care so much about what another person thinks, they don't even think what they're thinking is even like legitimate anymore. It just only has to be based off the other person. I'm like, I can't live like
Yeah.
that.
I think a lot of this side of the internet, especially, what do you even call it? Do they call it the griftosphere or whatever? You know what I mean?
If
You know what
I'm
I'm talking
grifting,
about, right?
I'm doing a very bad job
Yeah,
of it.
yeah. But you know what I'm talking about, like those channels and everything, like the daily uploads about you won't believe what happened here, like all that stuff. That's all about, like, I don't believe half those guys actually like believe what they're saying. They're just like, well, I know what the audience wants, right? So I'm just gonna keep making these videos. It's like, you can't tell me the Quartering is a big fan of what he's doing these days. He's like balding now from stress.
Quartering.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Like, it's weird because with him, you could always tell it was kind of non-genuine. Like, he has to hire women to make his show look better. Like, I don't have to hire women to make my show look better. Like, dudes around my size, I think a few years ago when I had my original channel before I got retconned by YouTube's existence, they were like, man, we have to have some girls on the show. Why? I'm not trying to be mean here, but girls don't offer jack shit to shows. They don't. You just kind of sit there and don't speak. Like, how does that benefit a show? It was this thing of like, if we get girls on, more dudes will watch because that's how it works. It's like, but I can't sit there with someone on my show and they just not talk. I just can't do it. If you're being here, never
I've
contribute,
never liked a lot of a lot of those are just kind of taking advantage of lonely guys. I've never been
Yeah.
a big fan of that sort of thing. Some are probably genuine, but it's kind of hard to find those throughout the rest of everything else that's going on.
And you know what's crazy? When you say things like this side of the internet, it's like when even disagreements will happen, people are
Yeah.
surprised that people are disagreeing. It's like, you shouldn't. Why is that a surprise? You would disagree with someone. That's how life should be.
I know.
I gotta get a drink.
You're fine, man.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'm trying to fix my camera, by the way. It's not working. I think my poor cam leak is dying from the summer heat.
It's just weird that it's like there's been so many movies and TV shows that have come out, and a lot of people have found themselves like disagreeing with like a popular content creator, and they're like, I didn't really think I would do that because I genuinely like what this person says. And it's like, yeah, you can like someone's personality and like videos that they put out, but there's going to be times where you don't agree with them. I don't know why that's such a surprising thing for people.
Yeah. It kind of makes it. There's this Sam Hyde bit that made me laugh once where he's talking about like you don't want a woman who thinks like you and does everything exactly the way you do, because you know what that is? It's another man, a man with Asperger's. Like, yeah, I feel the same way about like if a woman's saying all the same thing as me, that's a bad sign for the woman. Something's wrong with her.
Yeah.
She's thinking like me. You're in trouble.
I forgot what state do you live in? Are you in the East Coast?
Yeah, West Coaster. Yeah, West Coaster.
West Coast. You're in I think you're in Washington.
Yeah.
Wait, you live in the same state as Lunchbox Warren? He always says the women out there are just you can't date them.
It depends.
Oh my god. Okay, that means he's telling
Look,
the truth.
I'm 6'4". I
What?
can do whatever I want.
You're literally the perfect height for women nowadays. They're always like, I need a 6 foot tall guy. He makes $100,000 a year. Got a good car. It's like, okay, well,
yeah. Well, I'm not there in the $100,000 yet, but
I wish.
Someday. You know, if I get my channel going, you never know.
Good lord.
Hope.
But Laps, we need to ask you.
Mm-hmm.
What comic books did you end up reading this week? Because there was a lot that has come out. There's actually been a lot of collected editions that have come out too. Did you buy any like collected editions that have come out? Because there's been a lot.
No, I didn't. I haven't bought any collected editions. I read Absolute Superman.
Issue 10?
Yeah. What else did I read? I think New Gods number 8.
Okay.
Absolute Green Lantern number 5.
You like that one?
Or whatever. I can't remember which one it was. Whatever the one just came out.
5. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Ultimate Wolverine?
I have it. I did not read it. Number 8?
Yes.
Yeah, I did not read it, but I have it.
Captain America issue number 2 by Chip Zdarsky?
That's on its way. I had to order that. I want to at least read like the first 5 of them to see if it's any good. Like I said, the first one I really didn't care about. It was okay, but with Zdarsky, it takes a little bit for him to get going. So I don't know. I don't know where he's going with it. Hopefully it's good, but I don't know. I haven't liked his stuff since Daredevil.
Yeah, because you didn't like his Batman run.
I did not care for the Batman run. The art was amazing. Like Jorge Jimenez was great, but I just didn't. I don't know. There was something about it that I didn't like. It was so over the top, dude. Like Batman was in space and then like flew back down to the earth, and like it was just like it was in Failsafe and fucking the Batman of Zur-En-Arrh, and just
I can't believe we got when we reviewed Absolute Power. There was actually a thing that we could call a Brainiac Kang.
I know, it was so ridiculous.
Oh gosh. What else was there? I know he's going to be getting an omnibus for Chip Zdarsky's Batman run. I'm not kidding. It was in the DC solicitations right there.
I mean, I'll probably buy it just because I have to. I want as much Batman as I can get, because that's what I've.
You would buy Chip Zdarsky's Batman omnibus, but you won't buy Night Terror?
Night Terrors? No, I'm not going to buy Night Terrors because it's not a single character. Like if it say if it was like Superman Night Terrors, like even if I didn't care for it, I would probably buy it just for the collection. I would still read it.
Right.
I always read everything I buy at least once, but yeah, no. Oh, I did read Hush 2 issue 4 or whatever it was, 161. I did read that.
Okay.
Which was okay. It was all right.
Yeah, you've not been talking very good about this Hush storyline at all.
It just doesn't seem to like maybe once the whole thing is done and I look back on it and I can read it as a whole,
right?
But it feels like too disjointed. It's just like, and Jim Lee's art is not. It doesn't look like Jim Lee of old.
Wonder what else just came out. Let's see. No, that's it. That's all that really came out. Unless you read The Amazing Spider-Man issue number 9.
I did, as a matter of fact.
Okay. Did you get the J. Scott Campbell variant?
No, I don't buy any variants for Amazing Spider-Man.
You shouldn't. I
did buy. I did read Ultimate Spider-Man 19. We could hear you, Chris, for a second.
Okay. Am I
Yeah,
here?
no, yeah.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
good.
good. All
always
right. Well,
hear
I
you.
give up on the camera. I think my cam leak actually died from the heat. I'm pretty sure my cam leak is dead.
Oh yeah. We could always hear you. Now,
Okay, good.
were you black? I don't know. You could have turned into the Kool-Aid Man, but we never know.
Yeah. Well, look, there I am. I'm in the void. Welcome to hell. This is where I was after the last stream that got cut off.
Deadpool kills the Marvel universe one
Oh,
last time.
I
number
read
5.
One World Under Doom number 6. I did
Okay.
read that. I'm looking through here. Let's see what else I read.
You don't read Poison Ivy, do you?
No, I did read the JSA number 10.
Oh, that did come out. Yep.
Yeah, I thought number 9 was really good, and I liked the cover of number 9 a lot. Actually, 9 had a really cool cover. It was let me see here.
Let me see, because I know on the
This,
IC2
I thought
art-
this cover was awesome. Number 9. I thought
Oh,
that
that
was a
looks
really
really
cool
good.
cover. Yeah,
Hell yeah,
I thought
yeah.
that was a good cover.
You know, the only ongoing comic I'm reading right now is the Titan comics, the Conan one that's out currently.
That's
Hard
a
to
good
mi-
comic.
Yeah, hard to mess up Conan.
That's by Titan Books, isn't it?
Yeah, Titan comics.
Yeah. I know recently Marvel has been, putting out a lot of the Conan original years omnibuses, because Conan has been getting a lot of omnibuses recently, whether it be from Titan Books or Marvel, but I've never been into Conan. Never really kind of been interested.
I'm
Maybe
a big fan of the old stories, Robert Howard ones. I think it's way more interesting than the stuff that came out in the Arnold movie, but whatever.
Lord.
I did read the Sonic and DC number 5, the last issue.
And that's over. That crossover's done now. Did you like it?
Yeah, overall, yes, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
That was the one you said your son was reading too, right?
We read it, yeah. So, like, tomorrow night we'll read the last issue. We usually
That's
read
awesome.
it the Sunday after it drops.
Nice.
Like when it drops on Wednesday, we read it on Sunday.
I
So it
would've
came
loved
out
that as a
last. It
kid.
came out last week, but last week I was really busy.
Yeah,
like
you
all
told
weekend.
him, no, son, no more reading comics. Do not be a nerd like me.
No, I just said we'll read it next week, and he said okay.
Yeah, I forgot you got your son a what did you say you got them? A
What?
bounce house. His son has a bounce house.
Oh wow, that's cool.
That is
Yeah, I would have loved that Sonic DC crossover as a kid. That sounds
Yeah.
a lot of fun.
Trade is going to be coming out in November.
Oh,
So
nice.
Yeah. Let's see, because the top 50 comic books for July sales got posted. I imagine it's full of just Absolute line and Ultimate Universe line for Marvel and DC.
I did get my other issues for the Jeremy Adams stuff, so I have all of them so
He's
far
got
for the
so
Jeremy
many.
Adams Green Lantern.
Is he still doing?
current on
He's
that.
still doing Aquaman, right?
Yeah, I just got number 6 and 7 too. Let's see. I know I have that
Okay.
somewhere.
Let's go and check this out really quick. All right, we have our top 50 comics, July 2025. I should probably even just go over these more when we do videos too.
I just got these, the Jeremy Adams Aquaman 6 and 7.
Oh, that
I heard
Godzilla one. I've heard about that one.
So your top 5 is Absolute Batman issue number 10, Fantastic Four number 1.
I was surprised about the Fantastic Four.
That's
number 1, but it does have like the Doom stuff in it, so I was surprised about it.
Yeah, I mean, they obviously timed it with the movie.
Yeah, but the movie doesn't really sell comics though. Like movies really, they just don't. Like
never
they
do,
just
really.
They very
Yeah,
rarely do. It's just, I think it's like they're in the middle. Like issue 6 is usually the end of a regular arc, but the One World Under Doom is going 9 issues. So like there's like a whole line of comics that you can get, and you'll see like let me see, like even Superior Avengers that will be done. But if you look like at the top of the issue here, it has the One World Under Doom thing. So all the Fantastic Fours have been Fantastic 3 because Dr. Doom turned Ben Grimm into a regular person. Like he took the rocks off of him. So like I don't know if from the events that happened at the end of One World Under Doom Part 6, this came out before that, the Fantastic Four #1. So they started back at 1 because it's coming out of that event. So like they still have the Fantastic 3 with the legacy number, whatever that is, like 700, 600, whatever.
Oh yeah.
And then that started over. So I don't know if that comic is based like around the movie. It could be. I mean, it could. Let's be honest. It could. But I don't know. That movie did not do well and it sucked. So.
But it's crazy. You'll see Marvel relaunch a title to a new #1, and that shit just falls and falls and falls.
Yeah.
Comics seem very reliant on the #1. In general, it's not a good thing necessarily.
It's usually dependent on like issues 2, 3, 4, and 5 to keep people generally buying. If we're going by just writing quality, because in issue 1 will typically get someone in, but I always like to think that if people have read the book, then the writing is what kind of makes them stick on it. Because you can tell people are reading Absolute Batman. It's been #1 for like ever since it dropped. I don't think it's been anything less than 2 since it's dropped.
Did you notice since they started saying that they might stop our Ultimate Spider-Man that it's been dropping since then?
Oh, it's having the bad effect now. Oh,
it is
no.
like it's like stupid. Like that is like quite possibly one of the dumbest decisions to make.
And to be fair, I would argue that's good on the customers. They're telling Marvel, "Hey, if you keep doing this, we're just gonna drop the book entirely."
And it's dumb. Like,
yeah,
if you're angry about your Amazing Spider-Man not selling, then how about you put someone good on it?
Yeah.
Or hey, how about
it's sad what they do to Hickman though, isn't it? Isn't it sad? Like they did this to him with X-Men.
I remember that.
He takes the X-Men out of irrelevance. For how many years was the X-Men irrelevant?
Shit. What was the last time they were bent? So like maybe after Brian Michael Bendis's House of M event.
Like, well, they did a couple of things with all new X-Men stuff like that, but they haven't been relevant after like Grant Morrison and all that. They just hadn't been. It just sucks.
And then he wrote the roadmap for what's the arc they had? Krakoa.
He did the whole Krakoa thing. So like and it was cool because like every book that you got, like I have his whole run up here.
Good Lord.
And every book that you got though, like he in the beginning of the book, like he would tell you like, here's what happened, here's where it's going, and these are the players involved in the book. Like they would have like the full teams and where they're at. Like if this was stationed over here, these people were on Krakoa, these people were here. He had like everything. He even had like a Krakoan language. And you could actually, there was like a whole bunch of stuff in the book that you could use the cipher and like, it was awesome. And then he wanted to move on from the Krakoa era and they were like, oh no, it's selling too much. And he was like, well, then I'm done. And they kept going with the Krakoa era and they never recovered.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, and then Tom Brevoort did his, best rendition of the X-Men from the asshole, a new butt plug. His event, which has been making the X-Men brand crash and burn. I shit you not, people. Everything that they've announced with From the Ashes, A New Beginning has pretty much been canceled. Like the only book that I think is because they still have a few books out. You have Uncanny X-Men, the regular X-Men book, Storm. I don't know if Phoenix got canceled.
Well, I think, but like even the regular X-Men, right? After like they've restarted it so many times that the regular X-Men book is only on 20 now. So that means like last year sometime they restarted it.
Yep.
So it's like
all these little miniseries too, like Cable, Chrome. They had a Rogue miniseries. They had Magic, Psylocke, and they launched all these books like week after week after each other. No time to breathe or anything.
Miles Morales right now has more books than the regular X-Men. Think of that.
Wait, which is crazy because if you guys don't know this, on ICV2, if you pay for their website for whatever benefits you get, they actually go past 50. It actually goes down to 100. I've never seen Miles Morales anywhere up here, and any time we've ever looked at this, ever. I've never seen him up here at all.
Because he's not. He doesn't sell. Like, his movies do well. You know what I mean? And I thought it was cool that they extended Absolute Martian Manhunter to 6. I thought that was neat. So we will get a 6th.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Scott Snyder said it's going to be at 12. after
What,
this.
Martian Manhunter?
Yeah, I
Did
think
they
I
extend
heard
it
him.
to 12?
Yeah, because he said with the sales, if the sales are good, it'll go to 12. So if the sales stay the same as it's going right now for it, it should be
But
on 12
doesn't
issues.
Okay. Well, they're
That's what
probably
I.
going to take a break because the issue 5 that came out, it's setting up the end of that arc. Like, and it could be the end of that book. But yeah, but anyway, like
You're
you
fine.
were saying, like it's a wonder that it feels like right now that DC is at least trying. As many things as I don't like with DC, right? At least
Yep.
they feel like in the books they're trying. They got the best writers, the best artists. You know, if they could somehow like coax Capullo to come back and like Hickman will never leave Marvel. I don't know what it is with him, but dude, imagine if they got
He
him
just gets
over
moved
there
to
and
different books because Hickman, as much as his writing and what he does is really good, he does sell books. Like his name on a book sells it. It just does at this point. And he's their only A-lister. Like who else is an A-lister for them?
Nobody. That's the thing. Like, so either they want to start something big and have him do it, or if he doesn't, he's going to leave again and he's going to go back
Once he
to
gets
his
bored of something, he just
that
leaves
three
it. He just
three moons, whatever that is that he
because
does.
he's doing the cosmic side of Marvel now. He's gonna do like I think Nova or something.
Yeah, and he did that the One World Under Doom Gods thing that's coming out.
Yeah,
I think he did. There was one issue already. I don't think he read. Yeah, he's just not doing that. But there's something else that like is tying in with the Doom. That might be the Nova thing.
Why don't they just have him?
They should just give him control of the damn 616. Stop, just let him do it. Just let him do it. Like at least this. Even if you don't necessarily like it, at least it'll be mapped out and people will know where it's going.
Yeah, the planning is the important part.
At least there's that. Then it's up to the writers to come up with the stories inside of that.
And we know who to blame if it goes bad because if this person says, "Hey, I'm the person in charge," well, you're getting the blame if it sucks. So Scott Snyder and Joshua Williamson, they run the Absolute line, and it's been doing very well with just those two doing it, obviously.
Because even whenever it was like his trades, like it was like Dawn of X, right? So like in the trades, it would be like one issue of X-Men, one issue of Marauders, one issue of this. There's like 4 or 5 books in there. Even those writers who aren't always great, right? They're not always good. They knew the plan. So all of those books followed a specific thing. Like the Marauders had a story where like Kitty Pryde didn't want to go into Krakoa, right? She just didn't want to go in there. So they had the whole thing revolve around that. So when they were on Krakoa in other books, people would be asking, well, when's Kitty coming? Is she ever going to get off there? So everything tied together. Marvel is just so all over the place right now, and that's why they have to have like One World Under Doom at the top of the book because it's like we can't tell any stories unless it's coinciding with this. But then they're like, oh, fuck it. We'll just do this. We're going to have Amazing Spider-Man be shit. Like how is that possible? Like, how do you do that to Spider-Man? Your bestseller. You're just like, we're just going to turn your book into garbage. And it is, people. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and they put Joe Kelly on it. And Joe Kelly, the last time I read something from him was Deadpool Wolverine WW3, and that might have been actually the worst thing I've read in years.
And they can't say I'm not supporting it. I am buying the goddamn book.
Yeah, me too.
So, and I am reading it. So
I bought the J. Scott Campbell variant this week, and I had boobies on there, and that's why I bought that one. And Kola agrees with me.
I was bored with it. Like I've been bored with it. Even like when Hickman did Avengers versus Aliens versus Avengers. That was a fun that was a fun.
Yeah.
In the last book was like 40 pages. So it was cool like to read. It was just a fun little side story that I thought was cool.
And they need to put someone in charge and just have someone at least make a roadmap for what they can do because like X-Men feels directionless. Spider-Man feels directionless. What's going to happen after this One World Under Doom event? I guarantee it's going to be 1 month, get a 1 month break, and then another event that takes over the whole universe. What's up with their universe and always getting killed and being taken over? Is there no like security on this planet anymore?
It's like living in Gotham City.
And every few months, it's always a takeover or some shit.
When you have Amazing Spider-Man, but you have 2 other Spider-Man books, which is, the Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And, when you have these books right here, that are better than the regular Spider-Man, the Spider-Man Wolverine. I recommend everybody. It's
A lot of
issue
people say
3.
it's really
Just
good.
It's
I
been
heard good things about
it's
it.
been really fun. Really fun. It's just Spider-Man and Wolverine fucking shit up.
I will even throw Ultimate
Yeah.
Wolverine in there. I read the first 2 issues of that.
Well,
That
I'm
shit
just
is
saying for
fucking
Spider-Man.
great.
Just
Oh,
for
true, yeah.
Spider-Man. When it's better than what the main universe is giving you, like, that's a problem. You know what I mean? And that's where I have a problem with the DC with the Absolute. As much as I like the Absolute stuff, right?
Mhm.
When it's better than the main universe, there's gonna be a problem.
There's a red flag
because-
there.
Oh,
It always
yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
ahead.
your top 10 books for July 2025. Number 1, Absolute Batman number 10, Fantastic Four number 1,
I
Absolute
read this
Superman
too.
number
This was
9.
awesome. The Space Ghost annual.
And looks great.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
dude, it was awesome. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Batman
Sorry, to
issue
interrupt.
161, Hush Part. Batman Hush 2.
That's the only reason why, and that's another one. MSK, me and you know this because we've looked at these charts. That's the only reason why Batman, the regular, the regular Earth one, is up there. That's the only reason. Is
It's the only
because
book
it's
that's
a
been here.
Hush.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh,
it's a
and
Hush
DC
thing.
knew that. That's why after this is over, you get Matt Fraction.
Matt Fraction,
Jorge,
and well, at least Jorge
number
Jimenez
1.
is on there. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm sure they've at least the book will come out on time. At least you know that.
DC lied. You guys remember the press release when they said,
Oh
we
my
know Jim Lee
God,
has a
dude.
problem with timing.
Oh,
so
yeah,
we
it was
make
timing.
sure that he
9
got a
months,
bunch of issues
MSK.
done."
We got that released 9 months ahead of time.
And they told us he had issues ready to go because they knew he has a lack. They didn't want to say it because he's their boss.
Yeah, well, it's supposed to be 7 issues, right?
He had 7. He's supposed to be 7 issues already
Jeez.
done.
Yeah, and it's like, or no, it's supposed to be 7 issues, correct?
Is it
Or
7
is
or
it-
6? One of them.
I think it's 7 issues, and he was supposedly had 4 done, but we know that's a lie because number
took a
4
break.
was delayed.
I don't know why
So,
they lied about that. Like everyone knows Jim Lee has motivation issues as far as like finishing off a series. It's always been his thing.
It's always been a thing.
Godzilla destroys the Marvel universe. That sounds so fucking funny. There's no way that can't be good. That sounds so ridiculous and
Oh,
stupid.
all the Godzilla and like King Kong / Justice League or kills them. They've all been fun.
Yeah,
my
you can't
favorite
mess
was
that
the-
up.
My favorite was the Godzilla and Power Rangers one. That was like, how is that not built for each other?
Absolute Wonder Woman, issue number 10 and number 6. Absolute
Which got
Flash,
better. Which got
number
better.
7.
The second arc is a lot better in my opinion than the first arc.
Absolute Martian Manhunter, issue number 5 is
Which is
10.
great,
So
which is great.
DC has more books, right? 1, 2.
Yeah,
Damn.
DC has more.
DC has
top
more books in the top 10. Yeah, Marvel has 3 books in the top 10, and Image
They
has
have
1.
1, 2,
Because Image has Invincible Universe Battle
3.
Beast, issue number 3.
4. Marvel has 4. They have Fantastic Four.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Godzilla, Marvel swimsuit.
This
No,
is
they
so
have 3. You're
gimmicky.
right, 3 in the top 10. Right? They
So-
have Spider-Man Incursion, which Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion's been pretty decent.
Okay.
It's pretty. How do you have Uncanny X-Men and then X-Men?
I never understood that too.
Huh.
What's the difference? I truly will. People won't tell me.
And Ultimate Spider-Man 19 dropping all the way to
Damn.
13.
But to be
is
fair,
crazy.
there's
It's
a
crazy.
lot of big stuff here that did not get.
Yeah, but dude, how long has Ultimate Spider-Man been number 1 or number 2 with
ever since it
Absolute
came out,
Batman?
essentially.
Yeah, I think people are angry.
It's kind of amazing the impact Invincible has had. Just the
Invincible's-
sting.
It's good though. That's the thing.
is
though.
good. Yeah, it is
it's
good.
It's a
What does Uncanny
it's a
mean?
good comic that
God.
I mean, the old Uncanny X-Men was like the old team, right?
So this is what uncanny means. I generally know what
we
the
know
word
what
means.
uncanny means.
I did not.
Oh, I
Strange
thought
was-
you meant just what was the difference between the 2 books.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
So the original book was called The Uncanny X-Men, the Stan Lee book, right?
Mhm.
So that was like the main line. So maybe that's, I don't know what volume they're on. So volume 1 went up to like issues 200 and something, because
Mhm.
volume 2 was when Jim Lee and Chris Claremont broke off. Not the regular issues that they did right after Wills Portacio and those guys. they broke off and did volume 2, which is like let me see if I can find it here. I'm not sure. I don't know what the fuck I did with it. Oh, like this. Like this was still Uncanny X-Men, the giant sized. This started that run, and then they went through all the way to, I think, all the way through Mutant Apocalypse and the Fall of the Mutants, and then right after that, I think they started volume 2.
Oh no!
But then when regular X-Men started, that's when they did. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on all this, but I seem to remember that's when like Jim Lee was doing like the Gold Strike Force and the Blue Strike Force and all that. So I don't know if there's a difference in teams. I'm not reading X-Men currently.
No, you're fine, dude.
I don't know if that's the difference. Maybe one is a different team than the other.
Amazing Spider-Man issue number 8 is at number 15.
That's unbelievably terrible.
This book is always at least borderline 10 or like 5, or at least maybe challenging
for the longest time. For the longest time, it was number 1. Every month. Every month, it did not matter.
I didn't understand why they relaunched it. It was a book that never was ever out of the top 5, and they relaunched it, and now the sales of it has actually
They just can't catch up to that Zeb Wells awesomeness. MSK. They just
Zeb
can't.
Wells omnibus announced for Spider-Man. We got to get it for Last for his birthday.
Stop it! Stop! Death of Silver Surfer's been pretty cool. I can't say that. I got both issues of that.
Or Chris, we're gonna get you the Amazing Spider-Man by Zeb Wells omnibus for your birthday. How you feeling about that?
Well, I mean, something to read, something to do.
I would say, please get me a different one.
Would you rather have toilet paper?
The last omnibus I just got was the Arthur Adams, the Marvel one. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. It's been cool going through that. Some of that's been pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
I did get the rest of the Geiger books. I did get those. So I've very much liked Geiger.
Justice League Unlimited. Justice League, it's always been around.
That's sad that it's down that far, because it's actually not that bad. It's not that bad right now.
I know you said that. It's weird because it's never been anything below 25. It's usually between like 20 and 25.
But look what's above it. Like Magic number 7, Exquisite Corpses. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even
new history of the DC universe. Oh my God, DC.
Like I that pissed me off, dude. When I read that first issue,
when they erased the Wildstorm continuity, I think
I was irritated at it, because it was like Mark Wade can do. That's bad. That's bad. That's
terrible.
Because that was a huge relaunch, and it was 35 pages. It was 11 pages more than a regular comic. That is bad. That's why it cost $5.99 too.
Oh,
it won't for long, Marvel.
I guess. And dude, they had like 6 variant covers.
They did. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was like a huge thing, dude. Like huge.
And like number 2 just came out, and the reviews for this book, I'm not ready yet. I ordered it. I have it. Have not been very good. I could easily see this book falling into like.
See a video for Captain America #1 coming up.
Ooh.
I already released a new Bat Bits video, which was funny.
No, Mark, your new Avengers book is your new Avengers book that was supposed to be Thunderbolts, and you retitle it to the New Avengers to correspond with the Thunderbolts movie marketing. And issue 2 is already at number 35.
Yeah, that I don't think anything down there matters.
Thor. Hey, Detective Comics is finally up here again. It's been forever. It's usually never.
That's sad. Action Comics and Detective
Giant Size House of M. Interesting.
No.
Those are the giant sized.
There's a huge asterisk to those. There's a huge asterisk to those. Marvel.
You know what? I'd read Archie meets Jay and Silent Bob. I think that doesn't sound bad.
What are you old? Oh my God.
Supergirl
number 3 is down here. That's crazy. Wolverine's Zatanna's over. Predator, Black, White, and Blood. That's not good either. Mm-hmm. Oh no, a new number 1 for Predator. 46.
Well, especially being a Black, White, and Blood, which has sold. Like they've sold.
Yeah, this concept does sell. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sold before, so that's pretty interesting.
Dude. Batman Gotham by Gaslight, a league for
that makes sense. That makes sense.
This is a pretty
I'm
absurd
surprised. I'm
concept,
surprised it's even on the top 50. Put it that way. I'm surprised.
Interesting.
Oh, it's definitely not going to be there next month. By that, then
Last
Yeah.
place was Moon Knight.
this
I-
book
yeah,
constantly
Fist
gets.
of
yeah.
Khonshu. That,
I
that-
really only liked what was that one run with him in the asylum? It was like a decade ago now. At this
Wasn't
point,
it by
I think.
Jed McKay? Jed McKay
I
did that run. I
can't
think.
remember. I had that like kind of
no,
like
Jed McKay has done the run with Capuccio. That was like
Oh,
5,
you're right,
6
yeah.
years ago.
it had like the
Which-
pastel colors and whatever. Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
I can't remember. That might have been. Was that East? I can't remember. I'm not as much. I don't know
No,
as
that's
much
fair.
Marvel as I do DC.
That's fair. I mean, I
I'm-
kind of just
Yeah,
so I grew up super broke, as
I
most
grew
people
up
do.
super broke. Okay,
As
so
most
you,
people do.
So how are you not
the way-
black by that
the way-
logic?
well, you know, the way I experienced a lot of these comics was going up on the computer and finding the old wikis
Yeah,
and reading them on wiki
The old
pages,
seven
because that
Cs.
was all I could do. All I
I
could
did
do
the
is
same thing too. I was poor, dude. I couldn't afford shit.
I had a Spider-Man like guide, a little book. I'm like, wow,
I had
that
that
Iron
one-
Man guy
yeah.
seems
Well, hold
super
on.
interesting.
Was it a little black
Whenever I
Spider-Man
started
villain
reading
guide?
comics, they were $1 for Marvel Comics and 75 cents for DC Comics.
Yeah.
No!
You know what? I got Lego Bionicle. Do you remember Lego Bionicle? Probably
Bionicle?
not.
Bionicle. I haven't heard of that in 20.
I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I remember the commercials for Bionicle.
I
Wasn't
do.
that like a
Bionicle. You know what? You want to talk about good planned storytelling? Weirdly, Bionicle might be the best example of that. They kept something going for 10 years. Multimedia project. The comics were fun. The movies were not good, but whatever. And then online every week, every week the guy who ran the whole thing would like write new stories, and then fans get to submit their own stuff and bring it all in. That was what really was formative for me on the comic side of things. And just, how I like a community to be. It was pretty great. And then I got into ROM Space Night, so I guess there's a trend here.
I don't know what's ROM Space.
ROM Space Night. He was technically like a Hasbro toy, and then Marvel made like a licensed comic for him. And the weird thing about that is he ended up being super integral to Marvel plots for a long time. Like he's the reason Rogue started turning good, for example, in the comics, because she like touched him and he's such a good guy that she absorbed his goodness.
What is that, Pedro Pascal? Hey,
Yeah.
hey, I have anxiety. Can you please?
Wait, how
jerk me
long
off?
ago was that?
That was like this, I don't know, 50s, 60s, not 60s. No, wait.
It would have to be like the 70s or 80s.
70s, 80s, yeah, 70s, 80s.
So, I know
have
Laps
the whole
Comics
run
fans.
actually.
I know Laps is gonna buy all these books because there's been a lot of DC's finest books that got announced.
Oh,
lot
I
of more
will be buying those for sure.
DC compact comic books. A lot of those have been announced, and one that has our favorite person on it, Creepy Van Driver, is gonna have one.
Well, you know what?
They
Have
did
you
team up with
talked?
Jeff Johns.
Have you talked to Professor Savage Dad lately? Do you know about what happened on Trashcast?
Oh, I did. Yeah, no, I was there that day.
What happened? It happened 2 days ago.
Yeah. So Ethan has been saying that Savage Dad is bullying him, which let's be honest here, Ethan has no high ground to stand on given what he does every day on Twitter. Let's just put it like it's literally like one of those things like you ever seen that meme of that girl doing stupid shit and she's shoveling it back and then the people throw it back at her and she's like, "Oh my god, stop doing." That's literally Ethan's the girl.
I love it. It's so entertaining just seeing everybody like go at each other all day long. It's like the best thing ever. It keeps me going.
Hey, if you come out to Vegas next year,
why would I come to Vegas? Why would I go to the Friday Night Tights fucking get along?
I'll be there.
Like I'm not going. I'll come.
I could go and be the hottest guy there. Clearly,
see? You could have Kola there.
Look, I probably weigh as much as everybody else, but I have a good foot
You're
and a half
6
on
feet
him.
tall.
So.
No one's gonna bother you.
Hey, I'm 6'3", so I mean.
Oh, hey.
Okay, now you guys are all just rubbing in my face. But
pour one
I met
out for
Savage Dad.
MSK.
Savage Dad is truly, honestly, a great guy. He's truly, honestly, a great guy. Honestly,
great dude.
Met him in real life a couple times. I like him a lot. We've had a great time on the show together.
But did you see what happened on Trashcast though?
When he was calling Savage Dad like 600 pounds or whatever?
Well, what happened is someone in the chat said something, and it brought up Savage Dad. They said, "What was bigger, someone's ego or Savage Dad's waistline. He took the picture where Savage Dad was making fun of Ethan Van Sciver with the pillows in his shirt and
I saw that.
that was real. What an idiot. Like, thought it was real and talked about him for like 20 minutes.
It's so crazy. He thought I was Mexican Iron Man. I'm like,
that's funny though.
And you want to know what's really funny about that is most people don't know who Savage Dad is, so now that's the only thing people know about him is that he's a big fat guy.
he's not even fat. He's not like, well, he has a big gut. He's not like round fat. He's just fat in the stomach. He just
Well,
needs
you
to
know,
lose
are we
stomach
all?
weight.
Well,
Ethan is like wide fridge fat.
I think, you know what? I think as comic book fans, we should not be throwing any stones in this area. We should all just call each other fat and move on. I think this is
I'm
a
not
little...
fat, so
well, I don't know. You're hiding behind all those toys. I can't really tell.
No, this man is pretty ripped. This man is ripped. He's buff. Good lord.
Nice. There you go.
See? I can massage his shoulders later on tonight.
Don't do that.
Plus I have a hot wife, so there's that.
Me too.
Wow.
I'm an
Both of you.
outlier
Same
in the
one?
comic books. Weird.
Technically, wouldn't he be a minority, Kola? You're the minority in the comic
I'm
book
a
space.
minority in the comic book
He's
space.
married. He has kids. He has money. He has a job. That means you're a minority in this.
I guess if you're not wearing a 3XL shirt, you're probably like top 10th percentile.
God.
Well, here's the thing though. I did check a lot of the boxes though growing up. Like I had no friends. Like
Okay.
actual no friends. Like people were repelled of me. So
I
there
can
was
see
that. I literally read comic books every day.
Well, you know,
They
there
were
you
my
go.
only escape to like non-suffering. I've stayed with it for fuck. It's almost been 40 years.
God, you guys are old.
Holy shit.
Wait, I'm not 40. Don't lump me in.
You guys are old.
I mean, look, I'm almost 30. The dread is
MSK,
approaching.
you're older than him.
I'm 30. I've already hit
Oh,
the
you
wall.
are older than me.
Yeah.
Hell
My
yeah.
prime is over. I've already hit the
Your
wall.
prime never happened.
I'm just mogging you in every way, I guess.
Good lord.
Except for the camera not working.
I'm going to show you guys this. We have some new DC's Finest books releasing in 2026.
Nice. Oh,
Green
yeah,
Arrow,
I will be
Trial
getting all of those.
Oliver Queen, Superman: The Last Days of Superman,
Which is
Western.
a great book. Which is a great
This is?
book.
Okay.
Yes.
Western, The Hangman Never Loses. I want this one. This is the Justice League first appearance when they fight Starro. Definitely buying that. Justice League of America.
It's hilarious.
Starro the Conqueror. Oh my goodness. This is definitely the one I'm getting the most out of this.
Golden Age. It's right at the end of the Golden Age Justice League. I guess it would be considered Silver Age, possibly, but it's hilarious.
The Flash, The Fastest Man Dead, and
Good comic.
Batman: A
It's
Death
a really
in the
funny
Family.
title, to be fair.
That's actually a
The
great title.
fastest man to die.
Okay, so I hope Death in the Family is actually the actual Death in the Family, like
Yeah.
the real what's actually in it, because it's one of the funniest. There's two things that happen in that book that are fucking hilarious. Because the actual book where Rob dies is a lonely place of dying, right? And there's a part where the Joker is in the Middle East and he's like got a freaking like, dude, you have to see it. It's hilarious. He's got like
the image is
turban
pretty
on
good.
and everything, and it's so funny, dude.
Nobody
so
can
funny.
tell that's him.
I think they do know it's him. It's just that they made a deal with him about something, and I think Gaddafi's in the book.
Oh, well, I hope they don't show how Gaddafi died in the book. I think that'd be a whole other comic.
Imagine if Joker became Muhammad. That'd be a
Marvel, DC,
God.
what if?
DC, what if Joker became Muhammad?
Here we go. See, I got the
That's the trade, right?
that's the trade. Let me see if I can find. I'll find this while you guys are.
You're good.
You ever look at those Marvel what ifs, like the old, really obscure ones?
Yeah, I have two what if Omnis, I believe.
I love one of my favorites was the what if Daredevil had dishonest Taylor and his suit's plaid, and that's the only difference. Everybody's laughing at him. That's a pretty good one.
So here are some of the DC Compact Comics coming out in 2026. As you guys know, this was DC's great idea to compete with manga. $10 for a character story arc, a complete arc.
Look at
What the fuck?
That's not Joker, but look, dude, they actually have him in the book. Like he's in the fucking book. Like it's fucking hilarious. Let me get to this though. That's too funny, dude.
It's pretty
So,
good.
as you guys know, I'm a huge voucher for the DC Compact Comics. These are very cheap. They're $10.
There it is. I found it.
What happened?
Make my page big. Make my window big.
Oh, that's what my wife said last night.
There it is.
That didn't really make a whole lot of sense.
Look at him.
Yeah, nice.
I'm not gonna lie. That variant cover right next to that page looks fucking amazing.
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
Be fun to recreate for a profile picture sometime.
Well, Jim Aparo does really. I love Jim Aparo Batman. Like he's the one that drew like the real iconic blue with gray chest and the yellow. You know, like that Batman. He drew the best in my opinion of that time. And Jim Starlin and Marv Wolfman, you can't go wrong with them writing ever. Really, you know. So it was a good pairing.
So, as you guys know, the DC Compact Comics releasing in 2026. This is one of the waves of them because they usually do them in waves. These are $10. They're manga sized, and they're a character's full run of whatever arc that they're covering in the book. So people go, "Well, I can't spend that much money." It's $10. If you don't have $10, well, get a job. I don't know. I don't really know what to tell you, or buy them with EBT. Who knows? Do comic book shops take EBT?
No, that's for food, dude.
Oh crap! Oh shit!
Well, fiber.
So
I mean, if you want to eat your book, then yes.
Yes. You know what? There's probably some Red 40 in there. That's a food thing, right?
Good lord.
That's an actual good Tom King book. Surprisingly, that's a that's a good
Woman
book.
of Tomorrow. It's definitely coming out because the movie's dropping. That makes perfect sense.
Yes.
Batman, Gotham by Gaslight.
Great book.
I only watched the movie. People said the book's better.
Book is better, but the movie I thought was pretty cool.
Obviously, the legendary, the Batman.
I have that, and you know it's funny. I actually it's funny that's coming out because I've been ordering all the DC animated movies because like they took so many off of HBO Max, right?
So
I'm just ordering because dude, you can get the Blu-rays for like $6.
Yeah, they're very cheap. Yeah,
and I actually I'm not even joking. I just watched The Dark Knight Returns, both parts today, because my mother was like, it's kind of funny, like after my dad died and we had mom come live with us. It's like she loves watching NFL football, but she'll see me watching something, and she'd be like, "Is this the Batman?" And I'm like, yeah, you want to watch it? And she's like, yes. And the first one that I watched was Batman and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and she was just like so confused. But when we watched The Dark Knight Returns today, we actually watched it, came today. Yeah. And that Blu-ray is worth it if you can get the special edition. It literally comes with a second disc that has like 5 documentaries on it. Gosh, and usually they give you like 2 extra cartoons from the vault. Has something that one came with 5 extra Batman cartoons. So pretty cool.
Well, you are also getting Batman: The Dark Knight Returns, the legendary Frank Miller coming out with this book.
Frank Miller before he was crazy and sucked.
Yeah, it's crazy. This man's did Batman Year One, The Dark Knight Returns, Daredevil Born Again. That's like his best known books right there. But I heard his writing isn't as good as it once was.
Oh, dude! All you have to do is read All Star Batman. And it's like Jim Lee's art phenomenal. Some of the best splash pages I've ever seen in a comic. Like the first one in the Batcave where you open both, like, and it's like amazing.
And
but
Frank
then
Miller
it's like I'm the goddamn Batman. Yeah, he did Sin City. Yeah,
he did Sin City. Yeah, he did a lot of stuff.
He's done a lot of very, very good stuff.
Yeah.
Back in the day, he was
the man.
Like that. I'm being honest. Like the Dark Knight Returns changed the way that I felt about comic books.
Oh, he did 300. I forgot that he did Ronin.
He did it. Like it changed the way that I looked at comic books.
Oh, right, he did Wolverine. He did that.
And it was like I remember reading it because it had come out, and I wasn't really reading then, obviously, but whenever I was like 9 or 10, and I was buying Batman books, and the guy, his name was Chuck, the guy that I bought comics from, and he was like, "You like Batman?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "What do you like?" I was like, "Well, I like the Jim Aparo." He's like, "This, you got to read this book."
Right.
And I was like, "Okay." And when I read it, my mind was like blown, man. It was like, what am I like? I just never read anything that dark and that like twisted before on a regular,
Mhm.
like major two book,
I've
like
heard so many
Marvel or
stories.
DC
I've heard
book.
so many stories when that book came out, it just completely changed Batman
Yeah,
and changed
it changed everything. It changed everything.
Wow. Fucking hell. And this book has obviously been printed in absolutes and all that shit. But
Mhm.
if you guys have never read this story, do treat yourself. If you only seen the movie, you'll like the book even more, I imagine.
Yeah, and the
This is a
movie's
good
great.
cover,
The
too.
Movie's good.
The
Movie's very good.
fantastic. Very
Yeah.
The
good
composition on that
adaptation.
cover is awesome, by the way.
Yes,
Big
is.
fan of that.
Also,
And it
you get
has-
Batman White Knight by Sean Murphy right there as well. So those are, I think, he's part of Wave 1 that's coming up. But these are some nice choices here. And this is a great idea for DC to be putting out books like this. Congrats, you fucking bastards. You just make me put a dent in my damn wallet. God damn. My wallet hurting some of these months. Don't worry, guys. I spend it all on crack.
On the same. So
All on
I got
crack.
I have the special edition of the anniversary edition of The Dark Knight Returns, and I actually have the single issues.
I have that one. That one. Do you have the
This one-
absolute Dark Knight Returns?
No, this one came with a mask. That's
Okay,
where
I
I wear
think I
that
have the
mask.
other trade. I think I have the
The-
second edition.
The mask this mask right here, this old Batman mask. This one.
Oh,
Came with
okay. Yeah. That's what you,
came with
yep.
that.
And here are the other ones. I think this is part of I think this is wave 2. So you're going to be getting Superman for All Seasons. That's
Fantastic
Jeff
book.
Loeb and Jim Sale.
Such a good book. Such a good book.
Batman Universe. That's Brian Michael Bendis.
That's a great book too.
And then you're also getting Justice League The Nail.
I have Batman Universe. Dude, Justice League The Nail is fucking awesome.
Okay. And Green Arrow Year 1 comes out later on.
I got the Batman Universe.
I have the
is
same
a good
book. I have that one too. Yep. Yeah.
Good book.
Great artwork right there. Man, DC, you are just killing it. Kola, my wallet can't take it. I'm spending so much money.
Yeah, I had to make sure I stopped going to the comic store as often as I did. I just
You're
can't.
just giving your whole paycheck to the store owner.
Yeah, look, you know what's been killing me is I know nobody else really cares about these, but like Dark Souls, that game, like they keep putting out these comics that are like mini series, sort of set in the same universe. I love that sort of stuff.
I played the games. I don't know. Like
Not your thing.
Elden Ring and stuff. I beat Elden Ring, and I did not like the game.
Yeah, it's not for everybody for sure.
No, it's just I had a very love-hate relationship with those games, because like everybody's like, oh, they're so hard, and I'm like, well, just roll around. Just roll around for hours at a time.
Yeah,
and
it's only as hard as the build you make,
Yeah, but it's only but you could literally roll around for the first like half of that game and still do pretty well.
Yeah. It was always fun for me. It was a New Game Plus when you have all your stuff. And I went as a magic build and just like slammed through the first third of that game in like an hour and a half.
But like I look at, like, for me, I like games like if like God of War Ragnarok, when you unlock Give Me God of War mode. Like I look at that as that felt harder to me, in the sense it wasn't hard for the sake of hard. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't hard for the sake of hard. Like, those games are made just to be hard.
Yeah, it's sort of a issue of reputation, really, right?
No, 100% from
Yeah.
software for sure. Like Sekiro, stuff like that. Obviously, Liza P, Jesus Christ. Like, good Lord. Have you played that one? Oh my God.
I have not. It's not technically from Soft, so
But it's
I
the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the
I was
same
always iffy
style.
on, like, whenever I see one of those come out that are not from them, I'm like, oh, I
Liza
don't
P is good
know.
though. It's good.
Okay, good.
Oh,
I might have to check
we
that
also
one.
have
It's
two
worth
more.
it. I'll say that it's super hard. It is worth it though. Same like with the last Warrior of Kazan or whatever that is. The last something of Kazan.
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Dude, that thing is it's not only is it fucking retardedly hard. It's 80 hours.
Yeah, these days I don't have time. That's the thing that's been killing me. I don't have
Yeah.
time to game the way I used to. It's like, I
Yeah,
guess I'll go.
I play a lot of like RPGs. That's like what I like to
Yeah.
do.
I
Like
keep
Dragon
wanting to
Quest.
get Metaphor Refantasio. Have you seen that one?
I know. Yes, I
That's
don't know if I'm gonna. I probably will at some point.
Yeah, I guess that's more like the Persona people. So, if you're into that
Yeah.
anime aesthetic at all, then it's cool.
Mhm.
But if you're not, then it's like a little off-putting. Oh,
No,
you know
for
what
sure.
one really looks good though? What's that new Expedition 33? Expedition
I beat
33.
that. I love it. I love it.
Yeah, it looks great. I mean, I
Oh,
just love.
it's so good.
I
Like
also
the
love it was a
story
game.
and it's good.
Yeah,
Good. No, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine.
the old
we-
Okay, one more second. I'm just gonna say,
I'll
I just
show
like
you guys.
that. Like,
You get a drink.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah. So like the cool thing about that one also is it was a bunch of ex Ubisoft employees who just kind of got sick of doing what they're doing there,
Yeah.
And like, oh, you could just do it. You can go out and make your own game and have it be
Yeah, it was done
better,
by like 15 French people, and they
which
were
is
like, "All right, we're
impressive.
done." Yeah.
Even,
Well, it
even with
is
that
impressive
disability.
because of how good it was,
Yeah.
because of how good the game was, how good the story was. The story, I was I was blown away. So if you play it, make sure you have time to play it, because it's
Okay.
like, don't like play it, take a while away from it and play it again. You want to experience. You could beat it in like 30, 35 hours. You can't.
Okay. Yeah. I do with a game like that.
And-
I do like to sit down for a long weekend.
Yeah. If you could do that and like play it at the next weekend, and like try not to skip that, trust me, it's worth it. The story will blow your fucking mind, dude.
Okay.
It's
So
wife.
good. And I'm a huge Dragon Quest guy, right? That's like my favorite series.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say with the
And-
slime I saw.
Well, you should see never mind. I have a lot of Dragon Quest stuff. But when they came out with the HD 2D remakes, like, and they did 3 first, which was an amazing game. Looks great, awesome. I was just like, all right, yeah, this is my shit. But then Expedition 33 came out, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it. And when I played it and I got into it, I was just like, this new mechanic of what they're doing for turn-based gaming, and the way that the story is told and how fluent it is and how bizarre everything is in it, it might be my favorite role-playing game that I've played in the past 10, 15 years. Like,
Yeah, that's high praise.
it's so freaking, like, it's changing the way that turn-based combat is done.
Okay.
And it's really cool.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
I mean, very interested in that then.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's very, very, very recommend. Every person that I've recommended it to and played it has come back and been like, dude, this is fucking incredible.
Oh,
Sounds awesome.
we have a few more Compact comics that got announced, and this account didn't even put Creepy Van Driver's name in there because Creepy Van Driver.
Yeah,
did
but you
work
know
at
what? That's
DC
messed up
for a
that
little
they
bit.
don't. That's messed up that they do.
Yeah, I was
that.
gonna
Like,
say
regardless-
that is messed up. He's
regardless-
he did,
yeah.
he's a
Yeah.
big part of
Regardless of
that.
how you feel about the guy, like,
Yes, and
he did
I will
contribute a lot
say
to it.
Ethan is a fat, worthless, disgusting piece of shit, and if he did die, we wouldn't care. But
I would.
It's
Well,
kinda
I'll separate
would.
myself from that.
Yeah.
oh my
I'm
god,
gonna-
okay, oh my god.
I'm gonna separate myself from that too. Like, I don't like.
You
I
know,
don't.
If
I
you
don't
walked
have
outside and got
any.
hit by a bus, I wouldn't really give a fuck. But
I mean, I don't know why you hate him so much.
he's fat and ugly.
That's
Not good. That's not a good enough reason.
That's like a dumbass reason.
Yeah, I'm black. We're not racist. CNN told us. I'm
Anyway.
joking. So
Anyway.
But that's why you like the Rippaverse, right?
no, he's white. That's a
Racial,
white
the
black
racial
guy.
side, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, Eric July is white. They doing crack. Come on, everybody.
So, despite how you feel about Creepy Van Driver, fat fuck, you should mention him because that's just why would you not credit him for the work that he did? He did work for DC. Like, you can't erase that. He did do
Yeah,
that.
I
I
mean,
just
he
don't like-
really set the identity for a lot of these characters.
Well,
As
I
much as
mean-
you like would hate, well, like with the way they view him in the modern setting, right? Like,
he okay. So, like, I give him credit for the stuff that he's drawn, but he does overcredit himself for a lot of things. Like the Green Lantern run is made up of like Jeff Johns, like 60 issues, of which he did like 6 issues. and he like takes credit for all of it.
Yeah, Ivan
like it
Reese
was him.
did a lot of
Did
them.
way more issues than he did, and they're both comparable artists. But I take nothing away from Skyver because he is an amazing artist. Like I love the flat. Good.
I will always say I'll let an artist be as big of an asshole as they want because if they make an impact, then you can earn it. Okay, that's all I really care about. If you're somebody who can tell a good story or draw something great, then you could be as big of a dick as you want. Because
if he could put out his stuff on time, I think
Yeah.
people would have a lot more respect for him in that
Yeah.
realm. But like when you go out on, and you're working for one of the major two and you say a lot of the stuff that he did, even though I think he should be allowed to say whatever.
Yeah.
Just because I don't look at speech as something that should be held against you. If you say something fucked up, there might be consequences, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah, it's tough to find a balance.
he still should have the right to say it. He shouldn't be blackballed for saying what's on his mind in the political realm. Because it's politics. Like you can't, as a company, be like, "Oh, we only serve these politics."
Also, keep in mind he's been known to lie. So I've those kind of stories that he said. I've always taken them with a grain of salt.
No, he did. He totally. It happened.
Yeah,
it happened with DC. That's
also,
known.
I mean, I'm not saying he's lying. I'm saying like he hasn't. He has lied about a lot of stuff. Yeah, because Simone said that's not even really why he was fired. He said he was fired for different reasons.
Well, I mean, Gail is.
He said.
I don't know if Gail's the best.
Yeah,
most reliable narrator.
Lies
I don't know.
Speaking of
if not more,
I would be interested in seeing a lot of that stuff like actually worked out to see what's actually true and what's not.
Release the DMs.
I think a lot of it comes down to like, do you like the guy or not, and then you're just gonna believe whatever you want.
Well, I don't know. I'd say I'd believe more of what John said whenever they asked him. He just said, "Hey, shit happens. You know a lot of what happened, but you don't know everything that happened." So there's.
I liked what Jeff said.
That makes more sense. So it's probably a mixture.
Oh, Jeff seems more reasonable. Like
he did
Gail
say
Swan is not a reasonable person. Neither is Fat Fuck. So like when Jeff's is like, okay, it's more like he said, she said. Probably a truth in the middle.
Yeah, there's truth on both sides, but they're both conflating it. That's usually how it works, though. You know what I mean? With most things that way. Yeah. But I don't even know everything. That's why I tend to like. Say whenever someone, I'm just using you as an example, MSK, when you're like, I hate that guy, he's a fucking fat fuck, but I'm just like, all right, I don't know the dude, right? Like, I don't know him, so I can only go off of what he portrays himself as.
And I know a lot of it does come down to like he doesn't like this YouTuber I like, or like a lot of that is like the whole like crux behind it and the drama. So it's like, who cares at the end of the day? Like, I'm not going to take away any accomplishments from anybody,
No,
like,
which they should. If they're going to say something, especially on like a DC updates or something, even though that's probably just a person.
Yeah, it's not endorsed by the actual.
Right.
DC
but I'm saying like in DC, they still don't mention him on stuff. Like, so he must have like not only burned that bridge, he must have torched it and then dynamited it.
You did that shit. Like the way that fucking monkey did to Simba in The Lion King. You just yeeted him. That's what you do. Good lord. Oh, but hey, creepy fat fuck gets to have his Flash rebirth as a DC compact comic with Jeff Johns.
So there you go. You are together, Laps. Don't worry.
I just,
you know what? Go back to that page 1 second.
Oh, we're also getting something that did, I would say, make a lot of people not like question the compact comic line, because this is very recent. So we're getting a Nightwing leaping into the light DC compact comic.
I think because they do have the biggest, the Chuck Dixon stuff in compendium form.
Yeah.
Like Tom Taylor's run on that was very popular. Like
it was. I'm not disagreeing.
And people were mad, but I know what you're saying. They should do some of the older stuff
first.
Right.
Yeah, because they just made around the time when they announced this, the omnibus literally came out that week.
I agree. I agree on this one. Like I understand.
I don't mind.
But it might be. What if it sold well?
That's
so it might be like something they're just like, hey, let's put this out.
It just feels a little too soon, in my opinion. That's it.
Right. If you're going to do anything, put out the ones that are in compendium form. Put those out. Put the Chuck Dixon ones out. It's 6 instead of 3, and then you'll probably make a shit ton of money because that's a great run, dude. That has like
I have them both.
That has like the Gotham PD. There's a third one, I believe, a red one.
It's just so weird that I thought, and to be fair, they're also doing it with Tom King's Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow too. That's still relatively kind of new itself.
Right. I think it's just because that's his only good.
This man just throwing shade as much time he can get.
I bet a lot of it has to do also with the direction they're trying to take the movies in. They're just trying to like throw out like this is how we want Nightwing to feel when he comes in the because the rumor is Robin's coming into the Batman too, apparently. So maybe
wait, what, the Batman or
Matt Reeves one?
Yes. Matt Reeves.
Yeah, but he's not. That's not the DCU, is it?
Well,
taking him in.
No,
they're making Brave and the Bold, right?
Not
Aren't
technically.
they making Brave and the Bold?
Not Brave and the Bold. Probably. Yeah, no.
But I know what you're saying. Yeah, that would. If they are using Dick Grayson Robin, that would make sense. That would make sense.
Yeah, that would be pretty good, I think. That would probably fit that universe's tone the most.
This one, I think it would be better if they did the Chuck Dixon one. This one's a little bit lighthearted. There's some lighter, but I know what you're saying. Yes.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
I get why people would be very confused because this is really recent. This run just ended like what not even a year ago, essentially.
What he did? No, didn't it stop in Dawn? Didn't it stop in Dawn at DC?
It stopped at the end of Dawn.
So yeah, it was about a year ago.
Yeah, so
a little bit.
I mean, I'll be buying this. I already own the trades and the hardcover for this anyway. I'll buy this. It's just really recent. It's like, oh, okay. I thought
it's got to be a sales thing, dude. It has to be. If it got an Omni just recently and has trades and they're making a compact, it's got to be.
Announced the second Omni right after this.
I mean,
you know what? It must be. I mean, I know a couple of the YouTube books have been putting out omnibuses a little too, in my opinion, a little too early and too fast. So maybe it's just like a sales thing, like you said.
Yeah,
I mean, that could be.
Eric's company, Riververse, is putting out an omnibus. I'm like, this soon?
That's for what?
Yeah, that was my question when I saw it. Like, what for what?
I mean, it can total 1,000 pages, but I don't.
What are they putting like every comic in it?
I think so.
Probably. I mean, I didn't actually look into it too much. I saw
everything from year 1 to year 3.
He's like, come on, everybody, buy my omnibus.
Oh my god.
Disavow.
Disavow. Oh my god. What is wrong with you guys?
No.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, how's that action figure doing? I was curious about that. I kind of like saw it like pass by in my feed. I saw something about that, like an ISOM one. Has that been doing? I don't know.
I don't pay attention or read anything Rippaverse. I haven't. It's not because I don't want to. It's just because I'm so like, I've always been a big 2 person, mostly DC. That's just what I grew up on, and that's just what I read, and that's what I have the most of. And I would definitely read it, like if it was easy for me to get, and it was like I could go into a store and buy it, or can you order them from online, just wherever?
Yeah, you can do that, I think.
Okay. Well, then I might check some.
Although I will say, for me personally, 25 is a little steep.
$25 is quite a bit
for one book.
Yeah, that's a lot of these indie ones are about that expensive.
Yeah, in most.
Wait, for like an issue 1?
No, for like any of them. It's like that's a going rate for most indie comics these days, which is why I haven't really.
Yeah. He's not lying. If you back one of the indie books on their, not just Eric, any of them, the going rate is like $20 plus shipping.
I'm just saying, like, if I just you have to like buy it from them, like backing it.
Oh no, Eric's is different. His will come. I'm talking the smaller people.
I'm just talking about if I wanted to go buy ISOM #1, how much would it cost me right now?
I have to go look.
I think it's 25. There was a sale.
That is unbelievably stupid.
But it is 96 pages. That's the thing.
What I will say also, I mean, to give a little bit of like,
okay, it's 96 pages.
Yeah, it's an issue of scale, really. I would have to imagine.
Okay, like, that makes more sense.
But also, it is steep still. I'm not paying 25 for it.
Yeah. You got to factor in price per page count. I don't know if people really do that. I don't really care.
I think that's a bad idea. I think you should just price like whatever works best for the story you're telling. Like, because I don't know,
Well,
25 pages is not equal. Like some stories, 25 pages is
like I
not.
look at like I thought even though Dawn of DC, like it was popular whenever it started and failed out, but like when Dawn of DC started, books were $2.99. $2.99.
Lord.
That I thought that was great because that I went out and I could buy. I mean, well, I could buy them anyway. But anyway,
Oh, he's just flexing on us constantly. I love it.
I'm not. What do you want me to do? Just lie?
Hey, I do.
I'm so broke. I'm so broke.
He's one
right
of us.
now, dude. I'm so broke right now, and
why you like this?
I don't have anything.
So you're basically a black guy. Okay.
I'm actually wearing paper bags under this shirt.
Yeah, he couldn't afford pants, so that's why the toys are there.
It's just
the whole setup was designed just so.
Oh wow, look at that! Ice
it's
number
20.
one is $20.
It's $20 for cover C, but this is shipping too. So just want to put it out there. This is the worst cover for number one.
So is that book any good?
I like this one a little bit more than number two. I'll tell you that.
What was your favorite part of it? Is there like a good scene or something?
My favorite part is the ending when he actually gets his suit. I think that's pretty wholesome. There's some nice wholesome moments there. You can tell it's someone's first time writing a book. That's just what I would say. You know, I feel like book two is worse than the first one because it just
how many issues of Isom are there?
There's only he just released 3 this past
year.
Didn't
that thing come out like 3 years ago?
Well, it came out 2022.
Well, yeah, he's also like, I think it didn't do as well after the first one as he expected, so he's like throwing out other ideas right now to try to see if any of them will land.
No, you got to stick with your thing. And
I know. I was kind of thinking that too. It just seems like it hasn't really worked out.
There's so many characters now.
I know, too many. It's kind of hard to keep track, and then like.
It's not that I'm not interested. It's more like there's just so many other books I have priority of buying over his stuff currently, but I have enough.
And I don't want to be like mean necessarily, but some of the artwork isn't really like the way.
I think the art in issue number 1. I think no offense to Cliff Richards, if he ever sees this, I think his art is the worst out of everyone that Eric has accompanied. I just
I do think it was smart that he did hire Chuck Dixon. That was smart.
Oh yeah, you got try to get those guys in, get somebody.
That was a smart deal, and that's what Savage Dad told me. That was the best book. Was Dixon's book. And it would be.
Horseman was very good. I will definitely vouch for that. It was very good.
So, and he also said he is sending me a Rip-A-Verse book. I can't remember which one it was, but
I probably have extras I could send if you really want.
I will review whatever. Well, I have a package for you that like some comic books that I'll send you.
Anthony, what's up, buddy? He says, MSK, is there a way I can join the show live? Do you ever throw out the link for a StreamYard? Or do I have to get in contact with you through Instagram or Twitter? It really just depends. So I typically don't put them in chats, specifically because this is not a call-in show. I like to have it set up pre-advanced.
Yeah.
You know?
And who the fuck are you anyway?
I'm just, oh my God, Labs, Jesus Christ.
You know what, Labs, I got you a good idea for a video. What you gotta do.
Let's have a conversation with this guy. He's like, who the fuck? Oh my God.
You've got to get ISOM number 1, and you got to get Cyberfrock number 1, and then do a head-to-head review.
Do a versus? All right. I will try. I will try that. I will try it. And I'm just joking with you, Anthony, whatever.
Whoever you are. I'm just mess with you.
I don't have my glasses on. I can't.
Why?
You don't.
Why are you like this? This your dark arc. Your arc is. You're in the villain arc, and I have to bring you back to the hero arc.
Well, you know what? We're all a panel of literally who's anyway, right?
Exactly. That's the thing, though. Listen. I have zero ego when it comes to this. I don't really give a shit about.
It's for fun, honestly.
Yes,
exactly. You guys can speak for yourself. I'm the top G Riz master around here.
Yeah, that's what 5-year-olds say, though.
Lord, but no.
He's got the Skibbity Riz in Ohio.
But Anthony,
every week he's put up the yacht. Sorry,
he's the Rizzler.
Just message me on Twitter or Instagram. It's not the problem coming on the show. The issue is if you have a good mic and you can have a conversation. That's what really matters, you know? Because if you can't have a conversation and you have a bad mic, I can't have that work.
That's tough.
Yeah. So If you have those things, then it's fine. Do you guys have a favorite comic book artist when it comes to the best guy that you like in their panels for independent stuff, not Marvel or DC?
Yeah.
Non-Marvel DC. I mean, it would be Image Comics.
Oh my
It would
goodness!
be.
Like I've been saying, I've been really loving the Conan books, the Titan Conan book. I really like the artwork in that one. It does exactly what you want from a Conan book. You know what I mean?
I think Jason Fabok's art is probably, in my opinion, the best non-Marvel, non-DC
really
book right now.
I will give a shout out to someone that I know. His art is very good.
Fernando Dagnino apparently is the guy. It's nobody ever heard of, but I like he does this great stuff with shadows. Like the way the lighting is done in the artwork is what really stands out to me.
Let me see. So you guys have seen him on the show before. I think his art for a indie artist is absolutely phenomenal, honestly. It'd be Joe M. Sontag in the not like Image Dark Horse indie comics. This is like indie, like fucking literally out of your basement, out of your house. This is his art. It's very good, very detailed, very great, honestly. Very 90s Image inspired. I think his art is very, very good. Actually,
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
There was a guy that tried to enter Rob Liefeld's Youngblood cover contest. His name is Eric. He's very good.
I saw that.
We have to make that a video next Saturday because the way Rob Liefeld went all
well, but here's the thing though. He did say it would be for a cover of a upcoming book. He didn't say it would be the next one. And the dude was like, "Oh, I won. Is it going to be in this one?" And he said, "No."
Nope. Yeah. So
is that what it was about? Okay. That makes it
because the guy like is acting like it's like, "Oh, it's the next one." And he was like, no, he said it would be in an upcoming book. It didn't say which, like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't say the next issue. But I like Fabok's art, dude. Fabok's art interiors is just unbelievable. Like his shit is fucking.
Oh, is that what's that new
Rook
line?
Exodus. This is from Ghost Machine. Jeff Johns.
Ghost. I got the first one of that, and then I kept forgetting to get the rest, and now I feel like I'm missing out.
The Rook Exodus stuff is fantastic, and I like it because Fabok's another guy that takes forever to do stuff, right? But the thing is like Rook Exodus doesn't come out every month. They do 6 issues, they take a break, he gets all his stuff done. Then when the next 6 are done, then it comes out month to month. So whenever Rook Exodus is coming out, it'll be out. It's not like here we're waiting for issue 7, like, no, it's going to be a while. So we make sure you do all 6, but Hyde Street has been very good. The Redcoat's been okay. It's
a funny idea.
It's getting better. Like it is getting better. It took a minute, but it's cool. And Geiger is, I love Geiger because Gary Frank is just, dude, that dude is just beyond.
Yeah. Geiger was the one that caught my attention the most. I think that one, I've been going back and reading some of the older Mark Millar stuff. Older now, in quotes, but like, I really love Super Crooks, Super Crooks was fun. I love a good heist movie. And then that Netflix adaptation was okay. Very anime, but
you remember when Netflix did an adaptation of Jupiter's Legacy? Whoo! God, was that bad?
Was that Jupiter Ascending?
Jupiter's Legacy.
Okay, because do you remember Jupiter Ascending?
That was that black chick, right?
No,
Jupiter Ascending was that had that skinny white guy that was the bad guy who was like, right? Wasn't he like the king of space or something?
Yeah, she was a queen of
Mila
space.
Kunis in it.
That was funny. That is a funny so bad funny. Movie. That one is
so funny.
It's like my favorite scene was when she's talking to the half dog guy. She's like, "I've always liked dogs." Like, okay, yeah, maybe cut that line, Wachowskis. That was the Matrix people too. That was the crazy.
Yes,
thing.
The Wachowski brother sisters.
Yeah. I'm just gonna call them the Wachowskis. I'm gonna leave that. I'm just gonna leave that where it lays.
Whatever. That movie. That was supposed to be like the next big space epic. We're gonna spend like $250 million with that today's money. It was like $500 million on some garbage.
Yeah. That was. I heard it had two endings, basically, like two weddings or whatever, and then she was the queen. Like the bees all followed her
Yeah, but
because
even like I see what you I see Anthony says he understands criticism of Jupiter Ascending, but he feels like that a movie like that came out 2 decades too soon. I don't think so. If it came out today, it would be fucking terrible too. Like
yeah. Could
it's
you imagine
not,
the YouTube
just
critics
not
now?
good. Just
Yeah.
not a good movie. That's I
You
mean
know
that's
what I?
well, it's subjective. If you like it,
Yeah.
that's fine. Like I'm not gonna make fun of someone for liking a movie.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
God.
but
Not
I
not
personally
not
thought it was
that one.
stupid.
There was fucking hell.
I think we saw like Zack Snyder puts out Rebel Moon, and that shit was
Oh.
fucking
I
Oh.
was surprised you guys
hilariously bad.
watched it. I stopped caring about that guy's movies when I watched Army of the Dead. That was
Yeah.
literally so
Okay.
bad. I was done completely.
This is something that only an editor would notice, but when I watched that movie, one of the cameras has a dead pixel, which is like when a tiny, like one of the pixels on
Ooh,
the camera
yeah,
doesn't, it's just on the screen black. And so every once in a while, I would cut back to the camera and you would just see it on there, and it made me want to die.
yeah. The only reason why I watched it is because my brother called me and was like, "Dude, did you watch this?" And I was like, "No." And he was like, "Dude, it's so bad. You got to watch it." I was like, "All right."
All right.
Well,
Well,
that's
you
one of
watched
the
it.
few things it's the only things we have to talk about. We have like nothing in common. So he's like, watch this and tell me how bad you think it is. And I'm like, all right, I get it.
You know what?
Oh,
I'm a big fan of bad movies. I love it when somebody puts their all in, tries their best, and then trips at the last second and hits the curb. American History X's themselves. Effectively.
isn't that just my life?
I like
Honestly?
how the Anthony dude is referencing all the questions to MSK as if he matters on his own show.
Wow. Well,
Yeah,
like
we're
I'll be honest here, Anthony. I stopped caring for Zack Snyder's movies literally after I watched the last zombie movie he did. It was so awful.
Zack Snyder isn't that good.
Like
Like
literally,
he's done some good stuff.
the first
that-
part of that movie, the dude's getting a blowjob, and I've had a lot of those from girls too, obviously.
No, you haven't.
And then it just causes the zombie apocalypse.
I don't know if it I don't know if that's what the maybe you misinterpreted that movie a little bit. I think there might have been one or two
Maybe I
things in
did.
between, but
I mean,
yeah.
this is MSK, dude. Like
Yeah.
that, and he
Yep.
said he wants like hardcore porn and then Supergirl movie because he said if I don't see her getting railed by a bunch of dudes, this is bullshit.
by a bunch of them, huh?
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
that
I
was
don't know
good.
about that one.
Yeah, I don't think you know.
Just
I
yeah. You know, the funny thing about the Army of Darkness movie or whatever it was called, I can't remember.
Army
It's
of
like
the Dead.
Army of the Dead.
Is that what he was? Army of the Dead.
Army of the last of the respect anybody had for him. I don't know. The thing about that one that always makes me laugh is like, you know, the big critique for him for a while is he's all like bland and dark and gray and everything. And so for that movie, he went disgustingly like vomit neon.
Yes.
And he's like, this is what you guys want, right? Like, no. Could you be normal?
And
for
I
5 seconds?
liked his Watchmen adaptation. I just hated the end of it. It was
He's
just
good
like,
at he's
like
good at
you
adapting other
gotta
people's
like
stuff.
just do the ending the right way. Do it like there's a reason. I hate whenever someone does something that's like already established and they're like, this is gonna be my storytelling of this movie. No, you're fucking it's this book or this comic. It's this, make that. That's what you didn't write it. I don't want to hear your spin on it. You know, like I hate that. It bothers me.
It does. Anthony, I'm not too picky about comic artists that way. Most of the time, it's a lack of detail that bugs me about a comic, though, or like a lack of coloring and shading.
I mean,
These are Dan Moore's Fortnite loading screens. No way. These look fucking amazing.
Wait, okay. Speaking of Fortnite, did anybody happen to see whenever Fantastic Four came out and Fortnite was like, we have brand new Fantastic Four skins?
You know, I gotta be honest.
That was like a big poster. It said we have brand new Fantastic Four skins.
I know Little Caesars had a special pizza for Fantastic Four. It had 4 different flavors. That was pretty good.
Fantastic Four skins.
Yeah.
Oh, so before we go a little bit, James Gunn recommends checking out these 10 comic books.
For what?
And he said I think it was for like new people or beginners or whatever. So here's where to
Mhm.
check out Wonder Woman Historia,
Eh,
Strange Adventures,
okay.
Protham,
Come
Book
on.
1.
Come on, dude.
Promethea.
Is it
Yeah.
Promethea?
My
I
God,
God Lord.
dude.
Font is so small.
Protham.
Protham
Right.
City.
Watchmen,
Anyway.
The Authority, Mr.
Oh,
Miracle,
okay.
Superman Birthright, and Nightwing
Eh.
Leaping into the Light.
Okay.
Okay, so there you go. That's why they're
All the
repackaging
people
that
that
one.
he's collaborated with, and because like he literally put Mark Waid as a name in the credits in the Superman movie.
The
I was like,
Authority
why?
was not that great. Watchmen obviously is good comic. Strange
Yeah.
Adventures is meh. If you like Adam Strange, I don't know. I've never read Prothma, as MSK would say.
Oh my God.
Mr. Miracle is hit or miss. It's
Yeah.
hit or miss. Superman Birthright is cool, and Nightwing's cool. To me.
Why
Yeah.
did I just don't get it. What did Mark Waid have an input on the Superman movie? There's no way. Savage Dad, Strange Adventures is a comic about MSK's adventures in I don't live in that city. I live in LA with all the Hollywood stars and actors and glitz and glamour. I get invited to all the parties, you know?
All of them.
Oh,
I
I get
just-
time to
it-
stream. It's a full-time job.
That's all he does. That's all he does is stream.
I got nothing else to do. Life's
I know.
done.
You're a very sad man.
Oh, also that came out this week.
He's like, oh,
I am sad. Just kidding.
DC The New
okay.
Frontier
That's great. That's
by
fantastic.
Darwin Cook.
Okay.
That's
DC
fantastic.
comic dropped just this week. So James Gunn also recommended this to people too. So
You know what
Maybe
I
he
like
does
about
like
what James Gunn's recommending is there is a lot of variety there in tone.
Yeah.
It's not like one sort of, how Marvel always has to be the exact same thing in the movies these days. Like I think
Yep.
I like that he's clearly setting out to try to, make it so each thing feels like its own property. That's great.
The New Frontier is fantastic. It's really good. Very good.
yeah, my next compact comic. Oh, there's a lot that are coming out. Oh my God, I can't stop buying them because I am black. So, did you see Bo DeMayo's tweet? You don't have to link it to me. We'll probably cover it on Monday. I know he's black and gay. That's not my thing, actually.
Ah, here we go. More.
Not
MSK
online
news.
anyway. Offline, it's a different story.
Oh, okay.
He's just made a huge post shredding Kevin Feige, as you call Kevin Feige.
What? No, was it Feige? Remember?
Feige.
Kevin Feige.
It's a Feige. That's like a New York gangster, Like,
He's
look
like,
out,
"No,
it's
that's
Feige.
You gotta,
Holy
you gotta
crap.
get a hold of that Kevin Feige.
Well, I guess it could have been a worse pronunciation, one that would get the channel kicked down.
Fantastic Four. It just like it was just so boring. I was so disappointed. I wanted it to be great. I really did. Because I
Yeah, it's
love
not my
Fantastic
thing.
Four. It's just
Oh
it
God.
had those two action scenes were fantastic. I think they were great.
This
Oh
Well,
my
they didn't even
God,
format
dude.
the text right. It goes off the top.
Savage Dad needs to stop with this. You need to stop. You're a bullying, creepy, fat fuck driver. He's mad.
Well, Marvel in their movies have lost the plot. They've just lost the
Yeah.
fucking plot, man. It hasn't
Okay,
been.
we'll
good
go over
for
it
a
right
while.
now. Oh, there's a lot. There's like 5 paragraphs on
it
we're
just-
covering this later. No,
it
wait,
just,
5
like,
paragraphs.
I don't know. I just disliked what they did with Fantastic Four because, so I'm in the theater and I went with my sister and my best friend, and we're watching the beginning. We're like, oh, okay, this is cool. And then they had the action scene where they went to meet up with Galactus, and that action scene lasted like 20 minutes. We were like, this is amazing. So whenever they came back, and we were like, all right, this is where it ramps up. Like, this is awesome. Like, that was great. That 20 minutes is great. And then it just died for like an hour until the end. And I was just like, good God, this sucks. Like, multiple people in my theater were going, something happened. Please, for the love of God.
You know what? Is it controversial to say that I like the Superman movie?
No,
Is
I
that
liked it. I loved it.
I think it. I know people had the complaint that like it wasn't necessarily.
Yeah.
It felt like you're jumping in the middle of a story, but like I don't want another rehash.
We don't
of
need
the
it. We
intro.
don't
Yeah.
need
I
another.
there
We
was a
don't need
bit like
another one.
at the beginning I was kind of iffy on the guy, and then I got into it and I went, oh wow, he actually does feel like Superman.
Yeah.
And then the scene where it really all came together for me was when he's talking to Pa Kent.
No, that was a
And
great scene.
I'm like,
Great
oh,
scene.
okay, all right, you're almost gonna make me cry. Don't do it, you bastard.
There was only a couple things I didn't like. I didn't like the Jarrell thing. I just didn't. But that's just me as a Superman guy. You know, it didn't ruin the movie for me. Like it did. It just didn't. I was like,
Yeah,
all
I
right,
see
that's the
why you would
decision they
do it,
made.
but I can
But
understand not liking it.
here's the reasons why I didn't like it. One was because obvious reasons, like that's just dumb. That's not what. But two is, wouldn't it have been more impactful if Superman knew about that part of the message? Then it would have made more sense that Lex was like, he's been grooming us. He's known. This is a big, you know what I mean? Like that would
Yeah, I
have
see your point.
storytelling wise, that would have been so much better. But the fact that he didn't know, right? And you're like, us as the viewer knows he didn't know. Like it makes sense that the people turned against him, but us as the viewer, we're like, well,
I
why
think
would
James
anybody
Gunn's point of
do
view
that?
of it, the only way that I can think of his point of view of it was that him idolizing his parents as like false idols when the parents that he grew up that raised him were his real parents. Like I don't know if that was the angle he was going for.
That even makes more sense that if he would have known about it to begin with.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
He was still putting these people on a pedestal when he made the choice to be good and realized that it was his parents, Ma and Pa Kent.
You know what? I did like about it is, they didn't. There's some worries about it, them not saying truth, justice, in the American way. But like with that Pa Kent scene, the fact it made the American way with these middle of the country flyover people.
Right.
That is the heart of the movie. It couldn't be a film set anywhere else. It is.
No, Anthony. Do you agree with the criticism that it was too campy? I mean, have you ever read a Superman comic?
Yeah,
they're all fucking campy.
Yeah,
they're very campy.
Like, oh wait,
it reminded me of, to be honest, it reminded me of a lot of the John Byrne Man of Steel and the end of the Simonson Jurgens run on Superman. That's what it reminded me a lot of. And for the people that were like, it was all over the place, I'm like, dude, have you ever read anything from the fucking
These
90s?
People claim they watch Smallville. Any episode of Smallville is all
that
over
Lex
the place.
Luthor plan was literally a Rube Goldberg device, literally right out of any of these comics up here.
Like, yeah.
Also, I was explain it at the end of the movie what he literally did step by step. It wasn't convoluted. They literally explained it step by step how he did it. And it makes sense. How could it be convoluted if you heard what he said? It was I don't get it. I don't get it.
Like I have specific gripes with the movie. What
happened?
I don't know. I don't think it was a carbon copy of All-Star Superman.
No.
He didn't get no goddamn sun cancer.
Okay, that was my biggest problem with the Superman movie. The false advertising. Don't say the movie's based off this book and it has nothing to do with that book.
I mean,
very surface level. If we're being honest.
See, for me, I think I could see the Superman for all seasons, but like the only thing I disagree with that is, I just think that he was younger and he should have been more powerful. I did not like seeing him get beat up the entire movie. Like there was never that scene where, like where they have a scene like where they shoot the bullet and it hits his eye, like something like, you know what I'm saying? Like something that was like, whoa, that was crazy.
I do love later on when he realized, oh, these guys are not getting taken down with just punches, and he started doing these goofy moves, like this, like the spinning with the women in the football field and everything. Like those are awesome. Or like the flying out.
Very, very soon. As you know, I'm black and I can't read, and I'm actually illiterate.
Well, I'm sorry if I misinterpreted your comment, Anthony, but you said I've said this to me. This Superman movie reminded me, and it's a carbon copy of All-Star Superman and Superman for All Seasons. And you're saying, no, I'm not saying the story beats. What I'm saying is more of the color palette. I did not think that's what you were saying in that first comment. So no, I
think what James Gunn means really when he's saying it's like this
I can see that.
Yeah. Oh my god!
Like the theme
reviewing everything apparently. So, I'm gonna go actually get rest because I'm very tired after today's work. But
Coward, you're
What do you-
weak.
I'm dying. I'm fading over here. As you guys know, I'm very, very ripped and good. No. I'm being honest here. I have to go to the store. Store closes in an hour, and I'm gonna go there and see if they have what I need. If they don't, well, I'm gonna go cry. So I have to do that.
There it is, Superman.
Oh, I love that trade. I have it. I have comics to send you. Wait, whoa! Before I go to the store,
I will.
You're sending him stuff. But you're not sending me stuff. Ah,
because I'll actually review it with him. That's the thing.
Oh, taking shots at me. Okay.
Anthony says I should take over your show for you. Brutal.
Oh gosh, it's all right. So, before we head out,
Ridiculous.
Savage, I want ice cream, and I want us to meet again, and so we can have hot, not gay sex. We could just go out and go to bars like dudes.
Oh God,
you're really making going to the bars sound cool. And totally not gay.
Oh no, I don't need anything yet. I have to go through all of my own stuff. I was gonna send you guys extra copies of stuff I have. I have extra copies of stuff I need to give away because, well, I don't need extra copies of certain things. So, we're gonna start with our guest tonight, Chris Kola, who was a little awkward around Lapsed originally, but he kind of grew onto him.
Oh, you know. What? I don't.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I think it was fine.
But you guys wouldn't have mixed together because you're both white and successful, and you know.
Those two things don't go together when people have those. I guess. I don't know what you mean.
So
it's just ignore it and just say what you want to say.
It was nice being on. I guess I got to get a new cam link. That sucks. I spent like half of today getting my new setup ready for recording and being on camera, and then apparently it just doesn't work. So great, but it was a fun time. Glad we got to talk about a lot of this stuff. It was pretty cool. I'm good.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna be putting out video essays soon. Yeah.
Your YouTube channel is past 1,000 subs. That's very, very good.
Oh, hey, is it?
Is it? I have no fucking clue.
It's not actually. It's still at $9.99. I didn't.
Channel literally is at $9.99.
What's your channel? What's it called?
It's just Chris Kola with a K. Yeah.
Oh, I
do movie stuff. I'm not uploading right now, but I am currently filming over the next.
I am your 1,000th subscriber.
Awesome.
Oh God.
So over the next my plan is over the next month to record and edit enough that I can put out 2 video essays a week. Nice. 2 mini ones. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die doing that.
I see why I didn't get the link tonight. You always game stream on Saturdays.
Yeah, the Cam Link 4K is so inconsistent. I got the actual card on my computer, but I'm using my MacBook to film or to do this right now. So it just didn't work.
So yes, Chris is gonna work on putting out more content because he's basically been a black dad, not been around for his kids, and he's gonna be around.
Non-existent kids. Yeah. Are you my kid? Is that the implication here?
Good Lord.
It never fails, doesn't it? It never fails. The sense making just goes all around like a clock here.
Yeah. You're older than me.
I put out a new episode of Bat Bits. I got History of X-Men #4, and I will be reviewing the new Captain America book from Chip Zdarsky.
The best writer of all time.
The greatest of all time.
He's certainly one of the comic book writers of all time. Truly,
he is definitely one of them. One of the writers that have existed throughout time.
He's also got one of the names of all time.
Zdarsky.
Some of these names are the reason why people like Tom King. Like, come on. Come on.
I mean, Matt Fraction. I mean, come on. Like, you change your first name to Math.
I will be reading the rest of this Green Lantern run.
Good Lord.
So I think I'm on issue 17, and I think I just got issue 24 or 25 or something like that.
Yes, we're going to be actually talking about that on probably next Friday or Saturday. We're supposed to have a video, because I wanted to save that for the topic for next week when we do Absolute Flash #2. We're going to talk about Ultimate Spider-Man getting canceled. The best-selling book is getting canceled. That's ridiculous.
Insane. It's so stupid. So
And
dumb,
guess what?
dude.
We know there's no danger of it going away. It's going to get relaunched at a #1. We know it's not going away.
But it ain't gonna have Hickman on it. So like,
oh yeah, dude, we're gonna have Denise Camp. Hell yeah. Oh, I don't know who's gonna be the writer of the book. Who's gonna write the book? Maybe Gail Simone.
it's been so good though, man. It was so good, and like, I've enjoyed it all the way. I mean, I'm current up to issue 19, and it's been fucking awesome.
Oh God, Ultimate Spider-Man is everything Tom Brevoort will never achieve. This level of quality Spider-Man. I don't know who's gonna take over for the book after. I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna relaunch it with a new #1. That's just Marvel's thing. They just do that.
They might just like Savage Dad said, they might just go back to Ultimate Miles Morales. I mean, that would make sense.
Oh God,
It's dumb, but it would make sense.
It would
you know
make
what I mean?
sense. Yeah.
what if they take the Peter's family that's in this universe and puts them in the main?
I wish they would do that and just get rid of this stupid bum Peter we have now. Like, can't get a job and fucking.
Oh no, remember they restarted him.
Mary Jane.
They restarted him
Like,
back to 7th grade in Joe Kelly's run. Like, why?
Is that
Why?
the incursion? I only read I have. You said that's in the incursion ones.
Tom Brevoort is he? I don't remember.
No.
honestly.
He said that he's in. Peter Parker's in the main universe with the incursions. Because I think I have incursion 1 and 2. Yeah, I have incursion 1 and 2 right here. But I haven't read these yet.
You're good.
Oh, it brings Miles Morales into the Ultimate. Okay. That's
I know what you're saying. The Ultimate event. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That's why I said I thought that they would make sense that they would just do Miles Morales.
Issue 24. Damn.
So it would make sense. It's just yeah, exactly. All right.
So dumb to just release.
But other than that, I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow for a little bit in the morning.
Yep. Oh hell yeah. Also, next week when it's just me and Laps, we'll be reviewing Absolute Flash #2.
Oh, are you sure? Did you need three weeks to read it?
Oh, well,
24 pages.
And we'll be going over the Ultimate Spider-Man cancellation because Marvel and their genius level ideas still never cease to amaze me. And you know what's even worse? We chronicled most of them last night with me and Launchbox Warren. They tried their own DC compact comic line. Did you guys know it existed? You probably fucking didn't because they didn't advertise it at all.
And it cost a bunch more. I know that.
And, yeah, it's $5 more plus tax, and it's not even the same format.
No.
But yes, for me tomorrow, I'm gonna have another one-on-one.
Savage Dad actually already said that tonight. I actually said that. Yep. Sorry, go ahead, MSK. Sorry, I interrupted you.
It's fine.
It's not your show.
It's
Last turn.
Hey, everybody! I'm Super White.
I was like, what is he gonna say?
Also, WC, clip that thing he said about black women. We got him in 4K espousing his white rage.
No. One day your laugh is gonna pierce. No, they actually do. They clip MSK. There's an actual channel of just MSK clips of him being an asshole.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh God,
you gotta own that, I guess.
No, tomorrow I should be having a one-on-one.
Hey, MSK.
With Divinity, a white lady.
Have I seen her around somewhere?
I just wanted to interrupt you again.
I've heard about her.
Oh my goodness. Oh God.
I'll let you know if I'm available tomorrow.
You don't have kids. You have just a wife, you black man. No. Tomorrow I'll have a one-on-one with Divinity around 7 p.m. PST when I get off work. She was a person that I met on Darmove's Rumble collaboration podcast. He does like once a month. So she looked like she wanted to talk to me. So I was like, you know what? Let's just slide in the DMs and make it happen. As you guys know, the Riz Master makes it happen.
Why did you have to say slide in the DMs?
That like, that actually sounds bad.
No, yeah, it makes it sound like there's any like connection between you two.
There's definitely not.
Did she go to the gym too?
No.
Yeah, she did.
She
went to the Gime.
She said, "Is there a topic? I'm kind of shy and nervous." I was like, "The topic is black guys."
So wait a minute. Time out. You had a girl that you said is shy and nervous, and the first thing you said to me was, "Are you available tomorrow? You want to put me on with someone who's shy and nervous?"
No. What that? No,
Do you
we're
see?
doing
Do you see? Do you
Terrible.
see how this goes? It just has no idea what's happening.
literally. I said me and her are gonna do a one-on-one, like not obviously not sex. That's gay and disgusting with women, obviously. But we would go after
Chris,
her.
do you believe him?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
I think it might be an act. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
MSK is doing a one-on-one.
Does that mean you're both Mexican? Is that the implication? of
You
that
are
one?
the Mexican Iron Man.
I'm Mexican Iron Man. Apparently. Even though I've interviewed Mexican Iron Man back on my Iron Man podcast on Rumble, he's a pretty cool guy. He is Mexican, so
Well, you'd
there's
hope
that.
so.
Do you see that? It's like I interviewed Mexican Iron Man. He's actually Mexican. Like,
It'd be
it's
the
in the
funniest
name,
shit ever.
dude.
It'd be the funniest shit ever. He was actually black. That'd be hilarious. Holy shit!
But he's not
God.
Iron Man, so I guess he he really lost out on that one.
Yeah, he's like, oh darn it, you are Mexican. Fuck.
And you're not Iron Man. If it
Yeah,
completely
and you're not Iron Man. Our show is better than his show.
Yeah,
It's a good show.
I think so.
This is a quality. This is the quality show. I put a lot of
My
effort
camera
into
would work, damn it.
it. Your camera literally hates
Dude,
you.
what
You're on-
will end up happening is like every other guest on MSK show will end up collabing together at some point.
No,
probably.
I did not agree to this, so that's okay.
It
Who
happens
needs
with
this
every
guy
person.
and his hair?
It's crazy because Warren, it was like, oh, I have a collab with Labs to do. I didn't approve of this. I'm the showrunner here, and you guys run none of your ideas behind me.
Hey, me and Warren review comics. So what if me and you reviewed comics? It would be great.
I just it's
MSK.
okay.
We have
You
had
chose another
we-
black
no,
guy. over
we
me,
have
it's fine.
had how much fun reviewing comics, and then you just put it to a stop.
I did put it to a stop. Savage Dad wanted to ship me a woman to have sex with.
But dude,
He
Wait,
has
that's not-
those?
we were on a roll, dude. We were on a roll when we got to Absolute Power, dude. We did the whole fucking book. It was
Good Lord.
fantastic.
I bought it actually the week of because I wanted to make sure we had it done. Good Lord.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to it so hard. I'm going to review so many comics. My brain is going to actually become so knowledgeable. I'm going to explode. I'm actually going to have comic gasms. Get it? No?
That doesn't
All
sound healthy.
I don't ever want to hear you say gasm in anything ever again.
That's Marvel's next character, by the way.
Yeah. It's going to get
They're
10
gonna get
issues.
Mexican gasm.
10 issues.
And
10
be like,
issues
"He's
of
really
comic
Mexican."
gasm.
Yeah, you go down far
dude,
enough.
it can't be worse than that guy. His name. Oh my God, Yasoi Whack. That guy, Comics Matter. That your boy Zach Faggot. I can't say that word on YouTube. He has a comic book campaign called "Comic Book the Comic Book." I'm not.
Actually,
he's gonna
that's kind of great, actually. I don't know.
And this random guy is gonna
Coffee
go.
table that is a coffee table about
Yeah.
coffee tables.
He's gonna go over the history of comic books in this comic book.
That's
Oh,
actually
cool. I
That's a cool idea.
feel like we have
actually.
very different ideas on what.
I
is
don't
good.
know. I think that's just bullshit, but that's just me.
I'll ship you
Yeah.
the ISOM figurine. You can put it into a jar, and you know what that means on the internet.
That sounds kind of hot. Horseman review lane. Guys, we'll review books again. I've not ever stopped. I love comics. I
Well,
truly
actually,
do
you
love
have stopped. It sounds like, right?
Yes. Yes.
It's called taking up. We literally reviewed a book not last week, but the week before that. We literally reviewed one the prior week.
Oh yeah, yeah. Wasn't that why I couldn't come on the show last week?
Okay, so it was his fault. I was ready. I was like, we can do it. And he was like, no, I'm tired. I was like,
No,
all
I didn't
right.
say I was tired. Dude, this is exactly what I said. I texted him and said, "Hey, are we still on?" He said, "Yes, I get off of work in 30 minutes." And I'm like, I know what that means. I know the last time MSK got off work 30 minutes, I sat here for like 45 minutes. And he's like, at 7:15, no 7:30, no 7:45, no 8 o'clock. And I'm like, you know what?
We're not doing it tonight.
I said, why don't you take a break? You've been streaming every day, all the time. just take a break and we could do it next week. And he's like, okay. That's
And
good.
then here we are.
And then here
next
we
week.
but Chris, I put him off till next week.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I got to meet Chris. He's cool. Like that was
Oh,
perfectly fine.
I didn't know this was going on behind my back. What the hell happened here?
It was happening in front of your face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there you go. See, we got
right.
chemistry going on here.
That's gay. That's very gay.
Laps well, no, it's only because it's on your show.
God, Laps text me. Let's pick a stopping point for this month's Kyle Rayner Compendium Part 1 review.
Yep.
I didn't agree to this.
I forgot this is my profile
we're the MSK All-Stars. That's the name of the podcast.
Don't get me started on that Superman All-Star initiative. That shit kills me.
We're gonna get
laughing now.
We're getting MS cancer.
I forgot this is my profile picture on here. I hadn't changed it in a while. I'm like doing the get a load of this guy. That's like that Friends meme.
I can't do it sometimes. Oh, but no, when you release that review for your Kyle Rayner Compendium, make sure to put Gail Simone's face on it with Kyle Rayner in the background with his girlfriend in the fridge. I need it to happen. To happen. Just fuck that bitch. She's fat and ugly and disgusting. I will make a thumb for MSK All-Stars. I will get a bunch of people I met from his show.
Dude, it's fantastic. It's
why can I be part of it? I'm absolute MSK.
Should change. Okay. You know what? That'd be a better show name.
Oh, okay, so one more thing before we go, because Absolute Batman hardcover came out this week. Eventually, years down the line, it's going to get an Absolute book. I can't wait for Absolute Batman, the book. I can't wait for it.
Dude, your head, MSK's head could be the logo, and at the different ends of the strands of your Baps hair could be heads of the different people that are on the show.
Yeah, there you go.
Lord, see? But yes, we had a great show tonight. Kola came on and made a friend out of Laps. He's mean. He's a mean guy right here. So
I know. I'm so mean to everybody.
He poured his white rage out.
I did.
Against black women earlier.
That's enough of that.
Leave the poor man alone. His opinions are his opinions.
Yeah, he's a little old and grumpy.
Damn it.
He's old and grumpy some days, but we can get him on a good side. When you get him talking about comic books, we get him on a good side. And his best friend, Ethan Van Sciver, is going to do a cover for him.
For what?
Oh, nothing. You probably
do a thumbnail for your video.
Yeah, it can be a thumbnail for my video. That's it. Yep.
Oh yeah, that dual review you're gonna do.
Dude, yes.
Oh, it says, dude, sure. I will put Gail Simone in Kyle's fridge. Oh Lord. I think she probably eat the fridge.
Where did Gail go?
Well, just to let you guys know this, tomorrow I will have a one-on-one with Miss Divinity. I obviously know how to riz up the lady, so it's gonna go well, obviously.
Dude, I just think if your channel wasn't called Master Swag King, how many more subscribers you would have? Because a lot of people, I'm just saying, a lot of people look at it and they're like, what does MSK mean? Master Swag King. Oh, fuck.
But to be fair, it does work in search algorithms. If you type the name, I'll be the first one to come up. Hopefully.
Who is ever typing in Master Swag King?
Yeah. That's just a search people make on the day-to-day. You can do a fishing one, Master Bait King, you know?
Master Baiter. You could do that one.
Yeah. You just go out in the, in the river.
The Master Bait King. God damn it.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Also tomorrow.
That's my fishing pole.
Yeah.
Don't want to have a black guy saying that. That would come off really weird. So, as you guys know, tomorrow one-on-one, maybe a game stream. Monday MSK show. Tuesday game stream. Wednesday show. Thursday game streams and a show. Friday show. Saturday we'll be back here with Laps Comic Fan. Absolute Flash #2 comic book review, and we'll have the topic for talking about Ultimate Spider-Man's cancellation.
Over under on Absolute Flash 2 actually being reviewed.
Over.
Okay.
Of course I'd say that. I'm biased to my own self. So thank you guys for checking out this episode of the MSK Show, and we will see you guys later. Have a great weekend, everybody. Goodbye.